Charles that. I know the Look, I'm not trying to play the fifth. Look, but they control this system. Look, who you think brought the drugs in and the guns in and the look, we had Mega Evans, we had more than Malcolm. Now who the fuck you think killed him? J. Edgar Hoover destroyed the Panthers, then they bought the crack and it killed him. Look, y'all already know that I bring the smoke, no filter. The hood is full of broke dope dealers. Understand it like Inspector Gadget, man. I'm about to go get them. Don't wanna see no more killers. Don't wanna see no more deaths. Start that jean with the polo bill. Got a vision like Jermaine Dupri, and if you can't hear me, then you're so deaf. Whole pies is what he sold that shelf. No monsters what he told that rough. Feeling like Sugar Ray Leonard. Hunger, but you should have made dinner. Some people gotta get drunk to have courage, boy. You done got full of that liquor. We don't even fight no more. Soon as you hit him in the mouth, you gonna pull out that pistol. Shit so sweet, but it's bitter like beet juice. Know how that we do. Now we got a sweet tooth, Goodwill special. You can go and get a cheap suit, chillin' no big suit, glass out seat. Straight from the motherland. Then we got deep roots. They can't defeat you, they just wanna beat you. Shotgun and chains, boy, they used to beat you. Shit. Now we be killing each other. Lord, I be missing my brother. I tell my mother I love her. We gotta look out for each other. At times I be smothered. I suffer from so much depression. When you feel my pain, then you know it's connected. You been exposed like a hoe when she naked. I got that soft like a bowl of spaghetti. I'm an East Texas living legend. I already did my time. 5 years in prison. I'm no longer on parole. No more. Case closed. So for now I'll just live life in East Texas. And I'll never sell my soul. Oh no, oh no. Hey, hey, 903 easy. Charles that. 903 East Texas. Living legend. Well respected.
What it do? What it do? It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Say, man, shout out to my audience. Shout out to those that's rocking with me. Yeah, we back in the kitchen. There's a whole lot of goddamn sauce in this pipeline. Let's get to the shit. Terrence Bud Crawford accepted the offer with Jake Paul. Yeah. What's good with your Pookie Bear up in this goddamn thing? Regular off in this goddamn thing. Although he did no way Paul beats Joshua. Joshua stops him easily. To be honest, that fight will fall through. Joshua versus Paul. I hear all that, bro. I'm just gonna be. I hear a lot of people saying that Joshua is gonna destroy Jake Paul. I think it's because we watched how easily he destroyed Ngannou, like fighters that ain't really, no, pimping. Joshua coming off getting brutalized by Daniel Dubois. I think we don't take that into consideration. Joshua just got brutalized. The boy punch resistance is gone. The boy has no more punch resistance, no more nothing. Just the thrill is gone, bro. So nah, I can't just say that. I see a lot of people saying that, and it's putting Jake Paul in a good position where if he lose, damn if I do, damn if I don't. Sometimes I will, sometimes I won't. I can't take. Yeah, it don't matter if he lose now because everybody's already making it like, well, Joshua gonna destroy him. So if he do good and still get destroyed, it's still gonna look good on Jake Paul. But I am not finna scapegoat Jake Paul. He gets no passes over here, pimping. What's good with y'all? Just want the truth up in this goddamn. Like, yeah, I got some shit to say. Yeah, I got some. Yeah, ho. Yeah, I got some shit to say. Yeah, I got some shit to say. Got Benavidez in 5. I think he gonna get him out. I think Yard gonna gas by the 3rd round, and Benavidez gonna get him on up out of there with them combination. Yard punch resistant, just like Joshua. His shit gone too. Yeah, the thrill is gone. It's a lot of shit, bro. Not only is it a sad day in Black America, it's just it's just a sad day. I never would have thought. I never would have made it. I never could have made it Without you, I would have lost. I never would have thought. I never would have thought that Terrence Bud Crawford would entertain Jake Paul. At this point, bro, Jake Paul, that motherfucker is he's the he's the savior of boxing. Um, he's the savior of boxing, and he is black fighters' Lord and Savior. Jake Paul is the Jesus of boxing for black fighters because no matter how much he gets all his fame off black fighters, they still can't wait to fight him. No, bro. We can go through all the names. What's good with your stop motion up in this goddamn thing? No, Jake Paul is you motherfuckers' daddy. Jake Paul is the savior of boxing. Jake Paul is a black fighter's Lord and Savior. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I just want the truth. Boy, that's a great example. Cause black folks love Trump and we try to act like he for us and everything. Tell him for cut them food stamps. Anyway, yeah. Jake Paul is like the Donald Trump. Like all the rappers look up to Trump. All black fighters, they worship. They pray to Jake Paul 5 times a day. Yeah, Paul would have gave Crawford $50 million from that. I heard all that. Yeah, I heard all that and how the money. Yeah, yeah. Crawford said against Shannon Sharp, yeah, for 200 mil he'll fight him. Crawford would have fought Jake Paul for 10 mil. Uh, they love them some Trump, and black fighters love Jake Paul. I just want to break this shit down. No, 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 no. We ain't gonna scroll past that shit like we didn't see that shit. We ain't gonna ease on down the road. No, don't ease down the motherfucking road. Let's address this shit. No, pimping. I never would have thought. No. It wasn't enough that he got a chance, a shot at the biggest star in boxing in Tank Davis. He got our biggest star. Now he get our pound for pound great. Dope and dog fool. Is Bill Haney the Charleston White? Yeah. Boy, listen, I just want the truth. Boy, you got a hell of a name, because you the truth. Yeah, Bill Haney is the Charleston White about absolutely. Crucial content up in this goddamn thing straight up out the shop. What's good with you, Pepe? Yeah, bro. Oh no, we ain't gonna ease past this shit. I never would have thought. I never could have made it without you. I would have lost it all. But now I see how you were there for me, and I'm stronger, and they pockets wider. I'm telling you, these motherfuckers gonna make songs and praise Jake Paul. Jake Paul is the Lord and Savior of boxing. Tank ain't the biggest star in boxing. Stop it, bro. You know what I mean. Well, he the biggest star in black boxing. Who bigger than him? What, Canelo? That's the only person you can name. Who else bigger? The point I'm making is Jake Paul got a shot at Tank Davis. We never would have thought it. We never would have thought, like, Tank finna fight Jake Paul. I watched everything y'all said, bro. And I shitted on Tank Davis. Nah, bro, you gonna fight Jake Paul. I watched the world shit on Tank Davis, including Bud fans. I'm gonna say it again. I watched the entire boxing world shit on Tank Davis, including Bud fans. Black fans was the first to shit on him. Ah, man, see, Tank ain't no real fighter. See, Tank really don't want legacy, bro. Tank really a circus clown. I remember all them words and them names. Name them names. I remember all them names y'all called Tank for fighting Jake Paul. Well, now I pound for pound great, a top 5 fighter of all time. He was down for that Jake Paul fight. Now he was down for that Jake. At this point, bro, it ain't a black fighter in box. Wilder gonna fight him next. Yeah, it'll be Wilder next. Black fighters, yeah. Jake Paul is like the Lord and Savior of black fighters, and he's like the Donald Trump to these motherfuckers. Black fighters honor him, bro. They honor Jake Paul. They honor him. They respect him. They lift him up. They magnify his name. He their Lord and Savior, bro. He their Lord and Savior. We gonna get to all the facts. I just got a lot of shit to talk. It's a lot of quotes. It's just a lot of shit, bro. The reason people talk bad about Tank fighting Jake because he ducked every competitive fight. No, Pepe. Nope. I ain't trying to hear none of that shit. Oh no, Pepe. Oh no. Let me debunk all that what you just said. Oh, so you saying the reason why they shitted on Tank is because he hadn't fought Shakur? It wouldn't have mattered if Tank had to fought Shakur, Devin, Richardson, Hitchens, whoever he had to fought. They still would have shitted on him, bro. No, bro. People said Tank don't want real fights. He ain't shit and all that there. Well, I pound for pound great. Just accepted a fight with Jake Paul. So it's safe to say, that black fighters worship Jake Paul. I'll tell you, bro, black people, they just are proud. We always been like that. We just need a white boy to worship. That's all. I know we don't want to say that shit. If they don't know, don't show. I just don't give a damn what's going on in South Central LA. I know we don't really want to say that shit, but sometimes you need to be blunt. I ain't finna bite my tongue with you motherfuckers. I ain't finna try to hint to some shit. I'ma say that shit how it is. If you don't like it, hey bro, you can go and click up out this lot. I'ma say it the way it is. You worship that white boy. That's all. That's all. Nobody talking about Flav as great because Floyd took the laziest fight. Man, I ain't trying to hear none of that. I ain't trying to hear nothing. Listen, Bud Crawford was just calling out Janabek, and I didn't even like that fight. But Bud fans been arguing with me for a whole week and saying, you know what, they make him a 5-division world champion. Bud is chasing legacy. I just want to know what Bud fans got to say now. Now that he was finna take a circus fight with Jake Paul, I want to know what he got to say now. Because y'all have came up with every excuse why Bud should not fight Boots. Boots ain't this, he ain't proven, but it was okay for him to fight Janabek. Okay, now he ain't fighting Janabek, he tried to fight Jake Paul. So I just want to know what's the new excuse now? Crawford got 2 fights left. Yeah, that's all cool. That's all cool. That's all cool, bro. But at the end of the day, nah, bro, I would have never expected Terrence Crawford, the pound for pound great, to entertain a fight with Jake Paul. Matter of fact, let me just pull receipts up. It's time for some receipts. It's time for
never
some
sue the person
because I want to prove to black folks and black fans that I just want to prove some shit. No. I want to prove some shit today. No. I want to prove some shit. I got some receipts today. Oh, no. I got some receipts with you motherfuckers' name on it. Oh, no. We're going to pull out the receipts. Oh, no. Let's pull out all these receipts. This is what Bud had to say about Jake Paul. This was a few months ago or however long ago.
Jake Paul versus Tank Davis. They just announced the fight. What's your instant reaction to that?
I don't have no reaction. You know? I don't.
Hey, stop motion. I'm not tripping on none of that. I think Tank does not want to be great. He ducked all the smoke around him. I agree with all that. I agree with all of that. I agree that Tank does not want to be great and all that there. And he was going to fight Jake Paul and it was a circus. But, bro, there is no way I'm giving Bud a pass for entertaining a Jake Paul fight. There is no way I'm entertaining. Coming off your greatest win against Canelo to entertain a Jake Paul? No, pimp. You don't get a pass for that, bro. Because we said Bud was all about legacy, not a clown show. No, pimping. Nah, bro. We can't move the goalpost now, bro. We gotta stick to everything we said. Everything we said, we gotta stand on that shit, bro.
Going to happen with a 135-pounder going up against a 200-pounder. You know, if it's scripted, then it's gonna be good for the fans to watch.
What do you mean by scripted? Like rigged?
Yeah, like scripted. Like,
but none of those guys want a fucking L, right?
I think it's not a real fight.
Bud has a legacy. He can do both now. So you saying now that Bud has become 3-time undisputed? Why we didn't say that after the Canelo win? This is why I said, bro, I wish Bud had just retired, bro. Just retire, bro. It's so you done made all the money you can make, bro. Just retire, bro. Just retire. Because the more you keep making these moves you're gonna make, bro, it's proving my point. All you doing is proving my point. And Joseph Parker is the Bobby Brown. Yeah, yeah. On that goddamn Bobby Brown. Yeah, on that snorter. I knew the boy. I knew the boy. I wish he retired too. Yeah. And I wouldn't be criticizing, bro. This is what I'm saying. No, bro. When it come to Boots, it's 1,000 reasons. I give you 25 reasons why I'm really in love with you. You motherfuckers got 25,000 reasons why. Now Boots don't deserve it, but Janabek deserved it. All he had to do was win a title. He deserved it. He deserved it. Boots versus Bud is 10 times a bigger fight than Bud versus Janabek. Bud fans roll with that shit. Well, you know, 903, that's a 5-division world champion. If he fight Janabek, that's just legacy. Okay, what about Terrence Crawford fighting Jake Paul? Is that legacy too? If we gonna fight legacy or we gonna fight circus show fights, well, you gotta pick a side. Yeah, around this bitch, you can't straddle the fence. God damn it, you either in or you motherfucking out. Yeah, you in or you motherfucking out. Round this motherfucker. Bush just started his own barbecue. You got that right. Brothers barbecue business. Yeah, he need to be like on that. Start a brothers barbecue business. Yeah, with the potato salad and them goddamn baked beans, with the goddamn meat, with that dirty rice, with them goddamn red beans and rice, with them goddamn links in that motherfucker, and that goddamn slab of real. All that there, with the baked potato, with the brisket on top. Yeah, go on, start you a brothers barbecue business. Yeah, Bud would be way better. Start you a barbecue business. Start you a do like Bun B started Trio Burgers. Start Bud Burgers. Start you a burger shack in Omaha. Do some shit like that, bro. But entertaining a Jake Paul fight, you gets no pass, pimping. Yeah. Start a boxing promotion. Do some shit like that, bro. But fighting Jake Paul, you gets no pass, pimping. Oh no. Oh no, I can't wait to hear from Bud fans. I need all Bud fans in the goddamn bill. I want to hear this shit. I want to know what's the excuse, what's the justification, what's the interpretation, and all that there. I need to know. Yeah, I need to know. I need you motherfuckers to take the stand today. You just stand after you've done all you can. You just stand. Bro, stop motion. You need to stop it, bro. Now, Pip, we not finna do that, bro. He didn't fight Jake Paul, but he was gonna fight him. He was gonna fight him. Jake Paul chose Joshua over Bud. That's a fact. Yeah, it don't matter that he didn't fight him. He was gonna fight him. Now, pimpin', you entertained that shit. Bud fans need to come on in the room. Yeah, bro. I need y'all to explain all this shit you motherfuckers been telling me because evidently, I'm just gonna say it. I've been treated like I'm a Bud hater, and I ain't never been no Bud hater. I just want you to give another young black man a chance and Bud. That's all I wanted. But you motherfuckers, 2 years ago, didn't know you had male friends. Wait a minute. Let me finish. You motherfuckers want to talk about 2 years ago, a Boost turned down the offer so he never get another chance again? We do each other bad, bro. But we all bow down to that same white boy, though. No. When it come to Boost, now Boost does. He don't get no more chance. Black man don't get no more chances. I'm talking when you're a black man, were you lucky if you get one motherfucking chance? Nah, pimpin', we wrong. For $50 million after a huge legacy fight. Okay, bro. Boost ducked on. Boost scared of Bach. Boost scared of Bachram, bro. Bachram is fighting Josh Kelly. How fucking scary is that? No. Bachram is this monster, but he's fighting Josh Kelly, bro. What does that say about Bachram? Josh Kelly is food, bro. After Bud beats Boost, then he could fight whoever he wants. I agree with that. Yeah, I agree. That's the only fight. That I ain't got nothing else. I think it's either fight Boost or retire, bro. That's how I feel about Bud. Just if you ain't gonna fight Boost, just retire, bro. I'm gonna leave you alone. But if you're gonna continue to fight, Bro, look, and hold on, stop motion. I'm finna debunk everything you talking about, bro. It's only Bud fans that don't want the Boost fight. Even white folks saying it. Everybody, it ain't no other name that they attaching to Bud name except for Boost. See, it ain't just me. It ain't just no shit I'm pulling out my ass. It ain't no rabbit out the hat. This ain't no magical shit. No, bro. Everybody in boxing is saying, bro, yeah, Bud versus Boost is the fight. It ain't just me, bro. The whole boxing world is calling for this fight. The whole world. Only people ain't calling for this fight is Bud fans. Who is Boost? He can do what he wants now. Okay, bro. Well, he should have said that after the Canelo fight. Listen, to all my fans, after I just beat Canelo, I just became 3-time undisputed. I'm just letting my fans know from now on I'm just going to do what I want to do because they didn't give me a chance when I was at the bottom, and now I've got all the legacy I want, and now I'm just going to have fun, and I'm going to fight the Jake Pauls, and I'm going to fight all kind of circus fights. I'm going to fight MMA fighters. Because if you're going to fight Jake Paul, you ain't too far from fighting an MMA fighter. Yeah. Yeah, you might well fight Israel Adesanya. Bud would rather fight Janabek than defend against Conor Benn in the UK instead of Boost in Atlanta. Yeah, absolutely. Because black fighters don't see value in another black fighter. They don't. You can be from Kazakhstan and we see more value in you, bro. And you know another thing about Conor Benn? Everybody... Bud would rather fight that. Yeah, but you know, yeah. It's sad, bro. It just self-hate is just so it's embedded in everything we involved in, bro. It's embedded in everything we involved. I can't wait to see. I'm gonna count how many different Bud fans is gonna come on this motherfucker and be like, bro, that shit's sad, bro. Man, I can't believe Bud entertained Jake Paul, bro. I can't wait. Conor Benn trying to fight Shakur was soft. I think Shakur trying to fight Conor Benn was soft. Conor Benn ain't never became a world champion. Both of them was soft. And I think Shakur a hell of a fighter. And I think Shakur do want legacy. But Shakur should have called out if you can call out Conor Benn, who never been a world champion, you should have called out the winner, Devin Haney and Brian Norman. See, that's what would have impressed me about Shakur. Instead of fighting a bitch-ass T.O. who went and watched the boy lose 2 or 3 times, we know the blueprint to beating him, outboxing him. No, Shakur would have got way more respect calling out the winner of Brian Norman and Devin Haney instead of fucking Conor Benn. No, bro, we think anything outside the United States is bigger than us, bro. Emiliano, a hype guy, yeah. And they're gonna keep that boy far away from a lot of these black fighters. Watch, they're gonna move him careful. But I'm just telling you, bro, it's just a sad day in Black America.
I think it's because it can't be a real fight because they ain't in the same weight. So it'd be more like an exhibition.
I think it is an exhibition, but do you think they're like, but not one person saying like, yo, I'm gonna fucking throw the match. You think?
I don't think.
Or you never know.
Yeah, I think they're gonna go in there and spar. I don't think it's gonna be you trying to kill me or I'm trying to kill you. You know, I think it's let's go in here and make this money. You know?
And check this out. Bud picked Jake Paul over Tank.
It's more of a business tactic than.
You say you seen how they did your boy Scooby. Oh man, Scooby, you know. I actually used to like Scooby. You got soft ways. That tough shit, he didn't live up to that shit at all.
Anything.
Because that's what Jake and Mike kind of did.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, everyone bought into that, and then when you watched it, it was just like, bro, this sucks. I'm friends with Jake, I like him too, but that fight, I didn't like that one.
Jake too big for Tank, you know? In reality, he's way too big for Tank.
Jason Williams up in this goddamn thing. Did Scooby like Joey Spencer? Yeah.
Like, Tank is very talented, punch hard, explosive, the whole 9 yards, but...
Yeah, because some people say Jake's fight's rigged. He's, like, suing people now that say they're rigged. You see that? But how could they rig it before? Because, like, what if they just say, oh, we're going to go soft on each other, and then Tank just fucking throws it right at Jake?
Jake can punch with that right hand. Like, I seen, you know what I mean, up close in person. Like, Dude is big. He's not as slow as people think he is, and he can punch. You know, that's why a lot of people know, like, there's times where, you know, him and Tyson.
The point I'm playing this video, I'm showing you how Bud is giving Jake Paul nothing but praise and honor and just magnifying his name. This is what Jake Paul says about Bud. After Bud just praised this.
Honestly, it's a bigger fight than those two, to be honest, in my opinion. Like, no one really knows who Crawford is, to be honest.
Outside of hardcore boxing.
I think my mom has more followers than him on Instagram. I'm not even kidding.
Javante.
Honestly, it's a bigger fight than those two, to be honest, in my opinion.
Like,
no one really knows who Crawford is, to be honest.
outside of hardcore boxing.
I think my mom has more followers than him on Instagram. I'm not even kidding.
That's what Jake Paul said about Bud. He has no followers. My mama got more followers than him. But when they asked Terrence Crawford about Joseph Jackson, what's good with you, pimping? But when they asked Terrence Crawford about Jake Paul, nothing but respect. Nothing but respect. I keep telling you, bro, that's why it's so easy for us to accept white Jesus. Bro, we just want some white to serve, bro. We just want a white master. And Jake Paul is the black fighter's Lord and Savior. That's how that shit look. When you look at Ray Ford in the gym with Jake Paul, Shakur in the gym with Jake Paul, who else was it? Montana Love. They sleeping at the boy house. They sleeping, camping out in the woods, doing weird shit, eating marshmallows and shit, hunting and shit, all kind of weird shit, just activities and shit. Man, I don't want to hear none of that. See, this is why I say black men are the prostitutes of America. Bro, if we gonna make an excuse of everything he got paid for it, is that gonna be the new excuse for a black man doing any and everything? Oh, well, he got paid $3 million to do that. Okay, what else would you really do for that money, bro? What would you do for some paper? What would you do for... When has integrity left us, bro? When has integrity and morals left us, bro? Now it's all about the bag. I say that's why the doughboy snitch can still snitch and ride around the hood on goddamn 24s, on the goddamn 9.6 Impala, with the goddamn candy red paint, with the goddamn fifth wheel in the back. All that there. Because it ain't no integrity long as you getting money. Our money ain't good money. That's how I was raised. I don't know how you motherfuckers was raised. All money ain't good money. I done passed up plenty of money. No, pimping. I don't want no money that make me feel funny after I take it. And I don't want to do no weird shit for no money. So now, pimping, all money ain't good money over here. But I knew that was going to be the excuse for Bud taking the Jake Paul fight. Man, it's $50 million, man. It's $50 million, 903. 903. It's $50 million, 903. You wouldn't take that? I just want, it lets me know, bro, a lot of you motherfuckers will do some strange things for some change, bro. Now, pimping, Bud is too accomplished. Bud is too great to even entertain a fucking Jake Paul. Jake Paul has never even became a world champion, bro. He lost to Tommy Fury. And you entertain that? Dope and dog food. This is why, like, bro, it's a sad day in Black America, bro. Who got set up worse? Trayvon Marsh. Oh, I remember that fight. No, Andre was worse. No, Andre against so big old Benavidez. Dope and dog fool. I drew Tupac as Jesus in high school, and my art teacher got mad at me. I said, well, that white Jesus is somebody drunk uncle and got outdoor suspension. Oh yeah, damn, bro, you was bright as a kid. Yeah, you was bright as a kid. But yeah, Andre got set up worse. No, bro. Listen, had Terrence Crawford after the Canelo fight said, you know what, bro? I've done everything I can do. I'm finna retire, or yeah, I might take an MMA fight. But after this, I'm done, bro. I prove everything I need to prove. No, bro, that ain't what you done. Let me tell you something, bro. Some fighters are above a Jake Paul fucking so-called payday. And I'm gonna tell you another thing. Jake Paul ain't shit without a black fighter. You wanna know how I know? When he fought Julio Cesar Chavez, how many people tuned in to that fight? How many views did it get? When he fought Tommy Fury, what did that shit do? Unless Jake Paul is fighting a black fighter, bro, he's not even, nobody talks about him. So it's black fighters in America that are constantly keeping him relevant. Nah, bro, Bud, you too great for him, bro. Nah, bro, he can't even tie your shoes, bro. Yeah, he should have retired. That's all I'm saying. I just want Bud to retire. I just want him to retire, bro. Jake Paul don't deserve to be in a ring with you, bro, for no amount of money. Yep, stop motion. There you go. You finally spitting facts. It started with Nate Robinson. When Jake Paul knocked out Nate Robinson, he blew the fuck up. Black fighters, bro. He been knocked, and when he knocked out Tyron Woodley, oh, he really went viral. Bro, I remember when Tyron Woodley told Jake Paul after the first fight, Jake Paul said, "You want the rematch so bad? You'll tattoo my name on you." Hey, Tyron Woodley said, "I'll tattoo your name on me." I said, "Oh no." Nah. Hey, when I saw that, I said, "Oh no, nah, bro. It's sad out here, bro. It's sad out here, bro. I just know, and I know a lot of people think I'm just being overly racial about. I just know, bro, a black man will never get that kind of praise like Jake Paul. That could never happen for a black man. Where black fighters respect him like that, and all these black fighters can go in his gym like Shakur and Montana Love, and you ain't never seen a black fighter get love from other black fighters like that. Nah, bro, because we hate our fucking self. It's a sad day in Black America. Yeah, the boy with ass up. What's that song? Pussy popping. Hey man, play King Von Crazy Story for Brazil. Send a shout out to Brazil. Yeah, shout out to you pimping in Brazil, but yeah, I don't fuck with King Von. I don't play music about black people killing black people. Y'all don't fuck around with that shit. Yeah, King Von Crazy Story, it's a good little song, but y'all don't listen to none of that murder music no more. Yeah, well, I be singing slow jams and shit. I don't fuck with all that killing blacks killing blacks music. That's all I call that shit is Ku Klux Klan music to me. So yeah, I don't fuck around. Yeah, black serial killer music. Yeah, them motherfuckers are serial killers. Yeah, black rappers, they gay serial killers to me. So I don't respect them. Yeah, you know. But yeah, it's not only a sad day in Black America, it's just a sad day. Nah, I never would have thought. I never would have made it. I never would have thought. OTF, only the family. Oh, only the family. Yeah, shout out to you, pimping. Shout out to you in Brazil. Y'all are brothers too. Y'all just speak a different language. Y'all speak Portuguese out there, don't you? Reese Salim is in a tough one. Hey, who Reese Salim fighting? You know, I always wanted Cool Boy to fight Reese Salim back in the game. Yeah, I always wanted Cool Boy to fight Reese Salim. I thought that would have been a very good fight. Halim about to get knocked out by a Japanese dude. They build. I'm telling you, they building the shit out these Japanese fighters. You know, I heard Charles J officially worldwide. How you say that? Yeah. You know, I heard Chris. No. Was it Chris Mannix? It was one of them motherfuckers with the song talking about, you know, Japanese fighters and Mexican fighters, they are so much alike and they have a mutual respect because it's just the blood and guts of the Japanese and Mexican fighters. Doping, dog food. Yeah, Japanese fighters do fight similar to Mexican fighters. Ain't nothing special about it, bro. Makito Nakano. Yeah. There's a lot of fighters coming out of Japan, but none of them got defense to me. And you want to know my favorite one? And it ain't just because I like Andy Hiroko over all of them. Yeah, and he taking a tougher road fighting a goddamn Gary Antoine Russell. So yeah, I got way more respect for Hiroko than Inoue or any of that shit, Nakatani or any of that shit. Because fighting Gary Antoine Russell is a tougher fight than anything Nakatani has ever done, and it's a tougher fight than anything Inoue has ever done. That's who Aleem is fighting. Blocking punches with your face ain't nothing special about that shit, bro. No, bro. Who has Inoue beat that's better than Gary Antoine Russell? Who has Nakatani beat that's better than Gary Antoine Russell? Stop motion. There you go on there. I know you be taking you a few shots before you hop on my shit, bro. You on dope and dog food. You on dope and dog food. TJ Doheny, you on dope and dog food. Bro, I swear you be getting me wild up, bro. I gotta quit letting you get. You be getting under my skin sometime with that bullshit, bro. TJ Doheny is better than Gary Antoine Ruck. You on dope and dog food, bro. That fool, that's like anything, bro. I swear to God, bro. No, bro, stop it. Stop it. Stop it, bro. Listen, man. I never would have thought, bro. I never would have thought. Yeah, he trolls, bro. He be trolling hard, bro. I swear, stop motion be trolling, but it be working sometimes. Cause that shit be so crazy what he be saying, bro. I just be like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's a couple times, bro. I did damn near cuss stop motion. I be like, bro, this motherfucker here trying to fuck with me, bro. He trying to fuck up my life, bro. He be trying to fuck up my life, bro. You dead serious? Your ass on dope and dog food. Yeah, you wildin', bro. Nah, bro, you wildin'. You wildin', bro. That boy said TJ though. You would have been better off naming the motherfucker. What's the motherfucker that dropped him? Hadn't anyway been dropped twice? But I'm trying to think of the one that dropped on the first one. Oh, Neri, Luis Neri. That's who dropped him first. Both Inoue and Nakata ain't fought nobody as dangerous as Andy Hiroka, and that's a fact. And I'm just gonna tell you what I think. I do think Inoue is very good though. And I think Inoue better than Nakatani. Nakatani gonna get his ass knocked out. Boy, keep his hand down too much. But Andy Hiroka, I think is better than Inoue, bro. I think Andy Hiroka with that athleticism and shit, I think the boy better. Yeah, I think the boy better. I think Andy Hiroka is better, bro. He said dope and dope. hey, Andy Hiroka is better than Inoue, bro. I said it. Yeah, I said that shit. I stand on that shit. Yeah, I stand on that shit. But I'm just saying, bro, I'm just tired of black fighters. I'm just tired of black people, period. I always looking for somebody white to worship. That's all. That's all I'm tired of. That's all this boxing shit is. That's all this life. I'm just tired of black people always looking for a white God to serve. I'm telling you, we need to do like the Japanese and the Chinese did with Buddha, because we know Buddha was black. But they made the boy eyes tight. They changed up how he looked. So we need to change our God to black. We need to praise a black God, a God that look like us, motherfuckers. I think white Jesus fucked us up, because now every time we see a white boy, we see a God. That's what I think. I think it fucked us up. That's just what I think. Because too many black fighters are bowing the fuck down to Jake Paul. As if he's the ticket, but he's not the ticket without us, bro. So, what's that song? If you want to be somebody, if you want to go somewhere, then you better wake up and pay attention. I'm just saying, bro. Dre, they up in this motherfucker. No, bro, don't bring your motherfucking ass. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear none of that shit, bro. I don't want to hear none of that shit, because every other time when white folks give us some news, we take that shit like it's a scripture in the Bible. Now, anytime any of these main stream goddamn me journalists and editors and shit, normally when they say something about a fight happening or all that, we believe anything else Chris Mannix say. Like the episode of Good Times where they had the Black Jesus paint. Yeah. They need to sell that fight. Say, bro, all I know is Bud did initially turn down the fight, but he went back and he accepted it, bro. But Jake Paul chose Joshua. Tell me one other source besides MVP that said that. Chris Mannix said it. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. I'm going to be real. I think Angelo Leo would clip Espinoza. You think Angelo Leo would beat Espinoza like Mendoza did Fundora? Oh, that's a good example, though. Like Mendoza did Fundora. And yeah, Espinoza. Oh, yeah, Mike Coppinger did say it. Mike Coppinger, that's another source. Yeah, Angelo Leo might clip Espinoza. Espinoza does have no defense. That's a good point, Star Motion. That's a good point. Espinoza, to me, he is a knockout waiting to happen. But that motherfucker be hitting motherfuckers with elbows, and that motherfucker be hitting motherfuckers with knees, elbows, shoulders, and all kind of shit. He said when MVP said MVP is the one that made the post. Say, bro, listen, bro. Okay, Dre. Let's just hypothetically. What if I broke a monogamous agreement? What if I told you I lied but didn't mean it? Let's just say it is true, Dre. What do you got to say? What do you have to say for yourself? What do you have to say as a Bud supporter? If Bud in the tank, that Jake Paul shit, bro. How you feel, bro? Huh? Huh? Birds chirping, squirrels fuck. I just know it get real quiet. That's all I just want the same energy. That's all. Bro, why do these tall Mexicans still use the Mexican style? Yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Tall Mexicans should not fight the Mexican style. You motherfuckers need to put y'all guard up, bro. I'm telling you, bro, Fandor gonna get knocked out again like he did against Mendoza. He keep his head too tall, bro. Yeah, bro, if Espinoza fought like a boxer puncher, yeah, bro. Happy to see you live and Emily Celestine. I appreciate you. Whole lot of sauce in this fight, man. Can't wait for this weekend to hear what excuse they gonna come up with now. Yeah. What's good with you? Let me see what's your name again. Emily Celestine. Shout out to you. Dre, they say if they go to Pam, huh? If they go to Pam as much as Tank, I wouldn't mind if he took. Hold on. I don't get what you're saying. If they go to Pam as much as Tank, I wouldn't mind if he took the fight. Bud did it all. Oh, Bud did it all now. I seen it all. We believe that Boost, Doug Devin, T.O. Yeah, Boost done dug 12 fighters at the same damn time. Listen, Dre, don't change the narrative, bro. Now, Pimp, you got to stand on everything. 10 toes, bro. You got to stand on... email, it's all good. No one get it the first time. Okay. Hey, now, Dre, I ain't finna let none of that shit slide. You gotta stand on everything you said, pimpin'. Oh, no. You gotta stand on everything. No, you should have said that after the Canelo fight. You should have said, you know what? Bud ain't got nothing left to prove. I really wanted him to fight Jake Paul, then go and retire. You should have said that. You were just bragging about him fighting Janabet. You know, that made Bud a 5-division world champion now, don't they? But what you got to say about Jake Paul? Now it don't matter no more. Bud improved everything, but y'all called Tank a circus clown for trying to fight Jake Paul. Just keep the same energy, bro. That's all I want. I just want to see the same energy. That's all I want to see, bro. That's all I'm asking for. It ain't nothing wrong with telling your favorite fighter, bro. I'm a little disappointed in you, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with telling your favorite fighter, I'm a little disappointed in you, bro. Hey, energy change, bro. If they gonna pay Bud as much as Tank, that's what he was saying. But we shitted on Tank for taking the fight. You know how desperate you gotta to say Boost ducking T.O.? Yeah, that shit, that was wild. And T.O. just ducked Devin, but then he turned around and get a fight with Shakur. It's wild. I'm standing 10 toes. This ain't the first time a fighter used Bud name to clout chase. Just like, but so now Jake Paul is just using Bud for clout chase. Bro, let me play this because I don't think you heard this. Terence Crawford has nothing but respect for Jake Paul, but this is what Jake Paul has to say about Bud Crawford and his star status. This is after Bud done praised Jake Paul. This is what Jake Paul said about Bud.
Honestly, it's a bigger fight than those two, to be honest, in my opinion. Like, no one really knows who Crawford is, to be honest.
Did you hear what he said? He said no one knows who Crawford is anyway. Now, I don't believe that. I don't feel that way. But this is what Jake Paul. This This motherfucker is the father of boxing.
No one really knows who Crawford is, to be honest.
Oh yeah, I would much rather that. Yeah, fight Roy Jones next, Bud. I would much rather that than that Jake Paul shit. Yeah. Fight. Try to bring Floyd out of retirement. Get the winner of Floyd and Pacquiao. I think that would be dope. Yeah, you gonna do some exhibition type shit? Yeah, fight the winner of Floyd and Pacquiao. I'd be all for it. Over that Jake Paul shit, I would much rather Bud fight the winner of Pacquiao and Floyd over Jake Paul. Jake Paul ain't shit, bro. Nah, bro. Bud doing a world tour right now. Stop it, Dre, bro. I know you. The truth hurt, bro. I know that shit really hurt. He gonna clip him like the rush. I can't hate on Bud, and I won't hate on Tank for trying to fight Jake. It's so much money on the table. Let's be real. Floyd would be fired though. I'll pay 100. Yeah. Well, all I'm saying is, bro, everybody shitted
I
on
think my mom
everybody.
has more followers than him.
Everybody shitted on Tank for fighting Jake Paul. But now that it's Bud that was willing to fight Jake Paul, the whole narrative changed. And now we changed the whole narrative. Well, Bud proved everything. Bud proved everything. But we shitted on Tank for fighting him. So, Tank wasn't getting 100 mil. He was getting 40 mil. Yeah, he wasn't getting no 100 mil. What else you speak Jake to say the opponent he not fighting the face of boxing is better? Hold on, let me play that back. For you.
I see it's a bigger fight than those two, to be honest, in my opinion. Like, no one really knows who Crawford is, to be
Yeah, Tank fans definitely be lying.
opinion. Like, no one really knows who Crawford is, to be honest.
Outside of hardcore boxing.
I think my mom has more
What
followers.
the fuck? Netflix is giving Jake Paul 90 mil and AJ 90 mil. Bro, Netflix is on dope and dog food, bro. God damn. The narrative is Tank never fought in it. They finna give AJ. Well, you know what? I could kind of see it with AJ making 90 mil. I think the most Jake Paul made was I think Jake made, his biggest payday was Mike Tyson for sure. And he made twice as much as Mike Tyson made. Mike Tyson made like 20 mil. Jake Paul made like 40 mil. So Jake Paul is going from making 40 mil to now he's making 90 mil. That's wild. Yeah, Netflix something else. The narrative is Tank never fought anybody and scammed his fans to get a Jake fight. But like you say, Estamo, if it's all about the money, ain't no need of criticizing Tank.
Than him on Instagram. I'm not even kidding.
The whole world act like they hate Devin, but yet wait to see the fight. Yeah. AJ deserves 90 mil. AJ a money maker. AJ one of the biggest stars in boxing. AJ been making 50, 60 mil and shit like that. So it ain't shit for AJ to make 90 mil. Jake versus Ward. They raised the purse because of AJ. Yeah, AJ is a big name, bro. Exactly, but then they say they offer by 20, they capping all around the board. Well, I tell you what, Dre, we're going to get all the proof, and there's going to be more reports come out, and once we get all the evidence, and we're going to see what AJ been getting paid. Yeah, AJ been getting paid. Yeah, AJ been 90 mil. AJ was making 20 mil 7-8 years ago. Anthony Joshua was making 20 to 30 mil fighting Povetkin way back when. Yeah, AJ done made over 200-300 mil. Netflix on dope and dog, absolutely. 90 mil a piece. I'm just saying, I could see AJ making 90 mil, but to pay Jake Paul 90 mil, and I'm just gonna be 100, bro. That shit. Listen, bro, I get it. You coming off that Mike Tyson shit? No, pimpin'. Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua ain't gonna be nowhere near as big as that Mike Tyson shit. That Mike Tyson shit was big because we were thinking about Mike Tyson in the 90s and all that shit, Netflix only want... Yeah, Netflix is really making a mockery out of boxing to me because they only want these commercial-ass so-called fights. Netflix only want big fights. That's why the Chavez fight was with DAZN. Facts! Like I said, bro, when Jake Paul not fighting a black fight, that shit don't be as big, bro. What's with DAZN, Netflix don't want that bullshit. Dev not a star, but everyone says he's the real main event. I heard that about 5-6 times. Yeah, I think Devin versus Norman is bigger than Benavidez versus Yard. I mean, Benavidez is a star in his own right, but I just think that Devin versus Norman is how is Devin not a star? That's literally the only fight everybody on YouTube is talking about. Facts. Netflix put Taylor versus Serrano 3 on their platform. They clowns to me. Yeah, bro. That I swear. You know, they might have a Katie Taylor, Amanda Serrano 4. You know, at this point. But I don't know, bro. Everyone tapping in for. Yeah, everybody tap. Bro, Devin versus Norman is like, that shit is huge, bro. I'm gonna be 100, bro. I ain't heard nobody talk about Benavidez versus York. Ain't nobody worried about it. But Benavidez is getting a pass that I don't think he should get for being the main event when he shouldn't be. I think Devin should be the main event. He getting a pass for fighting a washed up Yard, but ain't nobody looking forward to that fight. Your motherfucker just kind of quiet on that shit. Your motherfucker just undecided and shit. Jake Paul desperate. That's why he's taking a risk with AJ, because nobody else would give him 90 million, not even Tank. I'm gonna say this again. I just want the truth. Jake Paul is smart, bro. He learned a lot from his ancestors. Jake Paul understands that. Look at Joshua, bro. It's just like when Andy Ruiz beat Joshua. All they could see was Andy Ruiz, who don't look near as big as Joshua, and Joshua's this big old action figure, and he got beat up. So that's how it's gonna look versus Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua. Man, Anthony Joshua way bigger than Jake Paul. Anthony Joshua a knockout artist, but Anthony Joshua is also coming off getting brutally knocked out. The boy been knocked out a couple times. Anthony Joshua ain't never had a chin. Jake Paul can crack him, bro. Jake Paul can very well knock out Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua's chin is not to be trusted. Devin just signed up. Damn. I did hear you just signed a 3-fight deal. Was it with Turkey? For 36 mil? Oh, that's a good deal. That's a good deal. That's a good deal. Devin a top 5 star in boxing though. Y'all be hating on dads in your life. I went to the fight, bro. If he sold 19,000 in seats, why would only double pay for the pay-per-view? All of Bay Area boxing fans was watching every damn gym. Hold on, you talking about you went to the fight with Regis Prograis in the Bay? AJ got an American chin. I swear. Bro, AJ has no chin, bro. I'm gonna tell you another thing. If Anthony Joshua had a chin, he would have been a monster. If Anthony Joshua had a chin, bro, he would have been so much better. He never had a chin, bro. He almost got stopped by Usyk. Oh, you went to the Regis and Dale fight? They say it was 16,000 off in there. Both T.O. and Shakur making over 10 mil. Yeah, I heard. They both making 10 mil. Damn, you heard T.O. getting 14 mil? That's wild. T.O. ain't no. I think T.O. finally in his last fight made 3 or 4 mil fighting Arnold Barboza. And now he finna make 14 mil for fighting Shakur? Dope and dog fool. He wasn't ready for that. You ready for the Ukrainian power? He wasn't ready for the power. Yeah, let's stop motion telling Alexander Usyk is the greatest heavyweight of all time. Hey, but yeah, no, bro, Anthony Joshua just ain't got no chin, bro. It ain't far-fetched to say Jake Paul might knock his ass out. And I'm telling you, Jake Paul knock out Joshua, that shit gonna take him to the, yeah, he gonna be top flight security of the world, Craig. He gonna have to, Keyshawn is #1 for T.O. belt. Whoa! Jay Prince signed DB3? Hold on. I just want the truth. Hold on. Wait. Because I know Jay Prince got Abdullah Mason. He got Cash Flow Diaz. I think he got Troy Osley. Who else do Jay Prince got? I know he got Abdullah though. He got some more fighters, but I know he got Abdullah. Oh, he signed DB3 though. So that means Keyshawn gonna be right over there with Abdullah. Oh wait. I'm gonna be honest though, I'm surprised old Kelvin Davis got he the weakest link for sure. And the boy ain't got no chin. Yeah, the boy ain't got nobody chin. Yeah, the boy can't take no punches. Boy chin just broke. Oh, that happened Monday. Why the fuck I ain't heard about that? Oh yeah. He been had Shakur. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I know about that. But I was speaking about young fight. Oh. You know what? I think Jay Prince had Tiger Johnson, but I don't know if he got him no more because Tiger Johnson fighting on Pro Box. But Ty Rank do let some of their fighters fight on Pro Box. I think Jay Prince got oh yeah. Jay Prince had Jared Anderson. He got Shakur, he got Abdullah, he got Tiger Johnson, Cashflow Diaz, Troy Osley. It's a few more I'm missing. But Jay Prince got a lineup. But I can't believe he signed DB3. I'm telling you, bro, Keon Davis. Whew. That boy gonna be different. 6'3" fighting at welterweight with that kind of power. That motherfucker gonna be different, bro. Uh but yeah, bro, I'm telling you, bro, this is the Jake Paul sweepstakes. Only a white boy can do this, bro. Come into a sport and just clout chase one black fighter, and next thing you know, all the black fighters just bow down to him, bro. Nah, bro, nah, bro. Uh, you know, they just bow down to him, bro. They just bow down to him. You will never see a black fighter get three elite sparring partners like Montana Love, Shakur Stevenson, and Ray Ford. You will never see that happen. Key gon' be T.O. Mando soon. So that's why he took the Shakur fight. Oh, that makes sense. I'm telling you what I know. T.O. would never fight Keyshawn Davis. Teofimo will never, ever. Let me tell you something. Shakur is a bad style for T.O. But Keyshawn Davis stops T.O. Nah, bro. T.O. don't like boxers. But he definitely don't like no boxer puncher. That's why he's not going to fight Richardson Hitchens. He's not going to fight Keyshawn Davis. T.O. would never do that. T.O. going to fight Shakur and move up to welterweight. Even if he lose, he'll move up to welterweight, try to get a Devin Haney fight, little shit like that. Well, now I don't even know if he's gonna fight Devin because he done ducked the boy twice, 2 or 3 times. I don't know what it is for T.O. I'm kind of surprised that he's fighting Shakur. I am a little surprised. But it might have been a Dauphin move, you know. They offered that money. Ward helped every opponent of Canelo prepare for him because every opponent though, I don't know about every opponent, bro. Nah, I don't know about every opponent. But Ward did used to criticize Canelo. I just think he saw that, bro. Canelo beatable, bro. When everybody was acting like Canelo just can't be beat, I think Ward just saw some shit, bro. Like, bro, that shit count. But I'm gonna tell you something, bro. Norman gonna have to be careful, bro. You know, Riga said that same shit. Promising a knockout, that's very dangerous to do against a fighter like Devin, bro. You're promising a knockout. You need to have the mentality that if I need to win every fucking round, I'm gonna win every round. Going in there thinking you're gonna knock out Devin, dope and dog fool. Oh yeah, I know who Robio is. Yeah. John Canelo has a greater legacy than Ward. Dope and dog fool. Canelo has a greater legacy than Ward? Come on, bro. Stop motion, you at it again, bro. Let's break this down. Canelo has a greater legacy. Let me tell you something. Canelo would have lost to Chad Dawson. I'm going to say that again. Canelo would have lost to Chad Dawson. Motion back on his bullshit. Bro, I'm trying to see when the hell Camille Moten gonna fight again, bro. Okay. You says Canelo has a greater legacy than Andre Ward. Okay. Let me name Ward's best 3 wins, and let me give you Canelo's best 3. Ward's best 3 wins is number 1, Kovalev, number 2, Chad Dawson, number 3, Carl Froch. Let me give you Canelo's best 3 wins. Caleb Plant, Caleb Plant. I don't even want to say Triple G because he was a hype job to me. But let's just say Triple G. Caleb Plant, Triple G with Austin Trout because I thought he lost to Laura. Yeah, bro. Canelo wouldn't have beat Froch. Canelo wouldn't have beat man. Chad Dawson would have schooled Canelo. He would have styled on him, bro. Oh, bro, yeah, bro. You done turned that bottle up. Yeah, you taking straight shots, bro. You ain't even mixing the liquor. Triple G is better than Olive Wars wins at 168. Dope and dog, fool. And I thought Danny Jacobs won that fight. I thought Danny Jacobs beat Triple G, and I thought, you saying that's one of Canelo's best wins? Okay, yeah, playing Little G and Danny. Yeah, bro, Ward's resume is much better than Canelo's to me. And Ward didn't beat a lot of old fighters like Cotto and shit like that. He didn't fight in Shane mode. He didn't fight a lot of old fighters. He fought fighters in their prime. Canelo fought an old, washed-up Kovalev. Andre Ward beat Crusher Kovalev. It's different, bro. You can't even compare Canelo to Andre Ward, bro. And you sure can't compare them fighting each other because Andre Ward's style is a nightmare for Canelo. Old man Cotto. Yeah, he fought an old Cotto, old Mosley, yeah. You said an old Cotto is a better win than anything Andre Ward ever did, bro. I think a lot of people forget how good Carl Froch was, bro. Nah, that Super 6 shit. Even Arthur Abram, he was a good fighter. Michael Kessler was alright. Man, I'm gonna tell you an underrated win that Andre Ward had. So, cause you can't tell me nothing about Andre Ward. Beaker, that motherfucker Beaker, the one, that motherfucker that was a motherfucker. That was a good ass win. That was an underrated win. When he beat Beaker, hell no, he wouldn't have beat Adonis. Adonis Stevenson would have stopped Canelo. And I'm gonna tell you another win he won. Andre Ward, the dude that knocked out Adonis Stevenson. When Andre Ward fought him, that was an underrated win. The dude that knocked out Adonis Stevenson and Adonis Stevenson came back and knocked him out. That dude that was dangerous. He didn't throw a lot of punches, but he was a sneaky counter puncher. No, Beaker was a good win. Michael Kessler was a good win. Arthur Abram was a good win. No, bro. Chad Dawson, Carl Froch, Kovalev. No, pimping. We forget about SOG. And I gotta have Andre Ward at least top 15. But I could argue top 10, but I gotta have him top 15. Gotta have Andre Ward top 15 of all time. But I could argue top 10. But I think I would put him top 15. Top 15. Bro, Canelo ain't top 40 fighters of all time to me. That motherfucker, he ain't top 50 to me. Just no, bro. Canelo was just a good fighter, bro. Usyk should go over Ward. Ain't that the same motherfucker that fought Chaz Witherspoon? Hey, is that the same motherfucker that fought Derek Chisora and old Chaz Witherspoon as tune-ups before fighting a robotic Joshua? No, pimping. I'll tell you, bro, Usyk would have lost to a prime Wilder. Wilder would have clipped his ass. Wilder would have knocked Usyk ass out. A prime Wilder would have. Yeah, he tripping, Dre. y'all for the bitch trolling. He be trolling, I swear. No, bro. I think Wilder would have clipped Usyk, bro. Because you got to understand, Usyk would have had to work his way on the inside against Wilder because Wilder got the long-ass reach. Wilder would have ran Usyk into some shit. Yeah, bro. I'll tell you what I know. Usyk would have had a tooth and nail fight with Luis Ortiz. That shit a 50-50 fight. I don't know if Usyk had to beat Luis Ortiz. Joshua was just as good as Kovalev. Hell no. Oh, no. Because one thing I got to give Kovalev credit on, Kovalev better than Joshua. The version of Kovalev that Ward beat, better than Joshua. Better. And he had better fundamentals. And he had a good trainer. No, bro, Kovalev was the crusher. And Kovalev never proved to be chinny like Joshua. Joshua was chinny, bro, and he was robotic. Joshua almost got knocked out by Dillian White, bro. Can we stop it? He was almost knocked out by a 40-some-year-old Klitschko, bro. Can we stop that, bro? Oh, James Toney or B-Hop. God damn. Fuck me up, bro. Them two of my favorite fighters. James Toney or B-Hop. I'm going to tell you why. From the eye test, I like James Toney better. But a fighter I trust to get the win, even if it's ugly, Bernard Hopkins. Yeah, if I'm going to bet my money, I'm going Bernard Hopkins. But if I just the sauce, James Toney had more sauce. Bernard Hopkins was better. And I hate to admit that because I like James Toney more. But nah, pimping, I got to get at the B-Hop, bro. I got to get at the B-Hop. And he was more disciplined. You know, James Toney loved them goddamn Big Macs with them goddamn 4-piece nugget with the goddamn McFlurry and that extra goddamn Big Mac sauce on the side. Yeah, and he got a better legacy. Yeah, I agree. You heard Lomachenko coming back, right? You know, I got to say this about Loma, though. Loma was a good-ass fighter to me. He just wasn't everything they said he was. I'm going to tell you another thing. I think Loma better than Inoue. Yeah, that's what I think. Loma was good, bro. He just wasn't what everybody said he was. That motherfucker could fight. I was looking at the Devin Haney Loma fight earlier. Loma was very tricky. It's just his biggest weakness was he couldn't fight on the back foot. Lomachenko could not fight on the back foot. That was his weakness, and he didn't like body shots. But he was very crafty. See, he was more crafty than Inoue, to me. Way more crafty, way more tricky with how he set up his shots. We need Gary Russell Jr. versus Camille Mo. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Bro, that's a great fight. Gary Russell Jr., you know, but that's what these stubborn black fighters, he gonna act. See, Gary Russell Jr. still chasing that tank shit. He think he too big for Camille Mo. You know, he consider Camille Mo. No, bro. Listen, stop motion. Stop that bullshit. And I'm gonna tell you something. Goddamn Devontae up in this goddamn thing. Bro, I know they about to be mad extra with Devin and Norton tomorrow press con. Oh, yeah, bro. I might go live for that shit. Yeah, that shit, it's gonna be some slow singing and flowers breaking. Listen, no, bro. Gary Russell Jr. one of them kind of fighters, bro. Ain't nothing washed up about Gary Russell Jr. Gary Russell Jr. could fight for a world title. I'm finna tell you some wild shit. Gary Russell Jr. is a live dog against the winner of Murtayev and Andy Cruz. He a live dog in that fight. He a live dog. He a live dog, bro. Gary Russell Jr., bro, he one of them. Gary Russell Jr. is a tough fight for anybody, to me. Nah, bro, he not washed up at all. And Gary Russell Jr. might beat Camille Moden. He might beat Camille Moden, bro. Nah, pimping. Gary Russell Jr. is good. That's stupid. That was like Camille signed to Mayweather Promotions. Ricky Burns gonna have a better career than him. Boy, your ass be hating. Boy, your ass be hating. I know you didn't pull Ricky Burns out your ass. I remember Terry Crawford said that shit. When they brought up all his greatest wins, he brought up Victor Poster and Ricky Burns. Nah, bro. Just hope Ty Grish ain't on that bullshit tomorrow. Yeah, bro. My boy said Ricky Burns, man. Yeah, is Scooter Davis signed to Jay Prince? Oh, shit. I don't think so. I know he signed to Ty Rank. I don't think Jay Prince got him. I don't think Jay Prince got him. Because he just signed to Ty Rank not even a month ago. About a month ago he signed. A month or two. Scooter Davis, boy. You talking about one of them ones. Oh, yeah, now you want to agree, stop motion. Yeah, we know Scooter Davis next up. That fool said Ricky Burns gonna have a better career than Camille Moden. Boy, your ass be hating like a motherfucker. That boy said Ricky Burns. That motherfucker said Ricky Burns gonna have a better career than Camille Moden. Nah, but bro, Gary Russell Jr. versus Camille Moden, that would be a hell of a fight. And you know what? I think Camille Moden at this point in his career, he need a big step up, bro. Camille Moden, I don't like how they fucking moving him, bro. He better than how he's being moved, bro. And it ain't no promotion behind him. Man, listen, bro. Put him in one of them fights, bro. Name them names. Put him in there with JoJo Diaz. Oscar ain't gonna let that shit happen. Camille Mona beat the brakes out because JoJo Diaz was just finna fight goddamn me, Kid Austin Schofield. Yeah, put Camille Mona in there with JoJo Diaz, and I bet Camille step on him. Yeah, bro, Camille one of them ones. I don't think he is special as Abdullah and all that there. And I think Scooter, a little better. I think Zach Quinn a little better than Camille. But Camille good, bro. Nah, bro, you got Camille fucked up. I ain't gonna let you speak on little homie name like you sound hard on the phone, nephew. Nah, I ain't finna let you speak on Camille like that, bro. Camille good. He just don't have the promotion behind him, bro. JoJo is the drunk uncle. Yeah, that motherfucker damn near knocked out Regis. I swear, Regis' chin ain't been the same since Devin dropped this stupid ass. I heard predictions that Camille Mo beat Lamont Roach. Oh shit. Oh, hold on. Camille versus Ramirez. Jose Ramirez, the one Devin just fought. I think that's a good fight. No, bro, I don't know if Camille Mo beat Lamont Roach. I think Lamont Roach a little too seasoned. I think Lamont Roach a little too seasoned for Camille right now. A little too much. But I remember when they was trying to do that shit. Camille versus Ramirez, yeah. I'm trying to think of somebody else. What's that fighter Shakur fought in Newark when they was booing him? Akhmadaliev or some shit? Yeah, I wouldn't mind Camille getting some shit like that. Camille need a good step up fight. Just to remind people, bro, Camille, he's not as good as Zach Quinn Moses. I don't think he is good as Scooter Davis. He damn sure ain't good as Abdullah Mason. But he is good. Giorgio Vasilioli from Italy. Oh, he Italian from the UK. He next up at 120. You mean 126? Yeah, Artem Akhmadaliev. Yeah, I would like to see Camille in a fight like that. I'm telling you, bro, Camille good. Oh no, I just want the truth. I don't think Camille ready for Edwin De Los Santos. Nope. Not on duty. I do not think Camille Moten is ready for Edwin De Los Santos, bro. No. Too soon. I'm telling you something, bro. Edwin De Los Santos is a hell of a fight for Abdullah. Shit. I'd be a little worried about Abdullah. I think Abdullah get him out of there, but that shit dangerous. Hell no, Camille ain't ready for no De Los Santos. Not to me. Camille is a class that called out Lamont. Shit, let him be great. Nah, I don't think he ready for no shit like that. Put Camille in there with JoJo. Put him in there with Artem. Put him in there. Hey, you know how I want to see Camille fight? What's prime time? What's that motherfucker name? That motherfucker there can't punch through a wet Chalmers tissue. What's the boy name? His nickname prime. The boy that wear purple hair, green hair, yellow hair. Chris. What's his fucking name? Chris Colbert. That's his goddamn name. Boy, stop motion. You know everybody. Santos might clip Kit. Yeah, hell yeah. Santos might clip him. Yeah, Chris Colbert. I want to see Camille Moten versus Chris Colbert. hey, yeah, I want to see. That's a hell of a fight, though. Nah, I ain't bullshit. Nah, hey, that's a good fight. But that's a hell of a fight. Yeah, we need to call for that. Chris Colbert, prime time, sherbet, orange sherbet, ice cream, hair wearing ass. Goddamn me. What's that motherfucker off Low Down Dirty Shame? When that motherfucker said Peaches. Remember the punk off Low Down Dirty Shame? That's how Chris Colbert look. That's right. Camille Colbert beat Chris Colbert. Yeah, he gonna knock the hair color out of his shit. Yeah, Sherbert getting his ass knocked out. Yeah, that'll be a highlight. Yeah, that'll be a highlight reel knockout for Camille. That'd be the perfect fight for the boy. Yeah, throw him in there with old Sherbert. Throw him in there. Purple, green hair, whatever, motherfucker. That motherfucker used to name. That motherfucker used to wear different colors of his hair, talking about this to a cause and shit. Bro, you don't get your girl shake that Laffy Taffy. That Laffy Taffy. Girl shake that Laffy Taffy. Yeah, Laffy Taffy head ass. Yeah, I feel bad for the boy when Rayo knocked his stupid ass out though. Stretched the boy out. Yeah, he stretched his ass out, then posed right in front of him. Posed for the frame. Let me tell you something. And I'm gonna tell you another thing about PBC. They really believed in Chris Colbert. No, I'm gonna tell you something. And they was setting that Tank fight up. All Chris Colbert had to do was keep winning. They was really pushing Chris Colbert to become a star. And the boy was good, he just wasn't disciplined. He just wasn't and he couldn't take no punch. And he had no power. Oh man, Hitchens versus Frank Morton. Nah. I want to see Hitchens unify. Frank Morton can't fuck with Hitchens. Hitchens will beat the brakes off Frank Morton. Yeah, made Colbert do a 3-6. Let me tell you something, bro. Richardson Hitchens will beat the fuck out of Frank Morton. Frank Morton don't want that smoke. Frank Morton finna fight, what's the boy? Oh, shit, why I can't remember his name. I think he a Dominican. He saw Gary Antoine Russell fight. He done fought a lot of people. What's the boy name? Yeah, he shouldn't have. Yeah, Colbert shouldn't have went to 135. The boy Bradley could hold his own at 130. That brother probably would beat Norman. I agree. I just want the truth. I agree with you. Alberto Puello, he would frustrate Norman. I agree. I'm gonna tell you something about Alberto Puello, and I'm just gonna say it, even though I like Matias more. And I told Kano this. I'm just gonna say it. Even though it looked like Matias won, I thought Alberto squeezed it out 7-5. Bartolome, that's his name. Yeah, I thought Alberto Puello, I thought he squeezed it out 7-5. And I'm just going to say this, bro. Alberto Puello, for him to withstand that shit with Matias and still box and fought when he needed to fight, Alberto Puello don't have the most pleasing style, but that motherfucker hard to beat. But I thought Sandor Martin beat him. I thought Sandor Martin beat Puello more convincingly than Matias did. I thought Puello beat Matias. Type that in the comments. How many of y'all think, was I on doping, Dolphin? Was I tripping? I thought Puello beat Matias 7-5. I thought he outboxed him, bro. I hope Norman stops Devin. I'm tired of these hated fans. Oh, man. Yeah, I think Devin going to pull it off. I think Devin going to style on him. Alberto Puello will be catching second. Bro, I swear to God, Devontae, that's how I feel about Puello. Got that 70s type goddamn gas tank. You know how Ali and them motherfucker would gas out 5 times during a fight. That motherfucker got like 5 gas tanks, bro. Alberto Puello, he got like a throwback kind of. He different, bro. Hey, watch that fight again. Make sure watch it again. Watch that fight again. I think Alberto Puello, I think he barely pulled it off against Matias. You thought Puello won too? I thought Puello beat Matias 7-5. I thought he barely won, but I thought he won, bro. But I still was happy for Matias getting the title back. Puello lost to Sandor Martin. Yeah, I thought Sandor Martin barely pulled that off. Yeah, I did. But I'm gonna say this about Puello versus Sandor Martin. That shit was razor thin. That shit was a close fight. Let the Dominicans fight for Puello. Me no black motherfucker. Hey, yeah. Turkey gonna have Puello versus the winner. Oh, he said that. So Puello might get a rematch. Well, he will, because Matias gonna beat the fuck out of Dalton Smith. I haven't even watched Dalton Smith fight. I'm just gonna be honest, bro. It takes a lot for a UK fighter to impress me. I ain't heard of the boy. I just know he's from the UK. Oh, shit. Yeah, ain't no way Dalton Smith gonna beat. And I heard Eddie Hearn talking about Dalton Smith gonna beat Matias. Dope and awful. Scooter versus Michelle. Bro, I just want the truth. I've been trying to figure out where the fuck is Michelle Rivera. Now I'm just gonna be honest with you. When Frank Morton beat Michelle Rivera, I was shocked, bro. I'ma say it one more time. When Frank Morton beat Michelle Rivera, I was shocked. Because I think Michelle Rivera got better fundamentals than Frank. Frank fought the best fight of his life. Only to go in there and fold against Tank. Let me tell you something. You'll never know how disappointed I was at how Frank let Tank walk his ass down. In the first round, Tank was walking Frank Morton ass down. Tank really bullied Frank Morton. I was shocked. Look at how Frank Morton fought against Michelle Rivera, and look at him when he fought Tank Davis, bro. Totally different fighter. That Sandor Martin Puello fight was one of the best fights this year, in my opinion. I love that fight. I love that fight. But yeah, Scooter versus Michelle Rivera. Shit. That might be a little too soon for for Scooter. But damn, Michelle Rivera, when the last time he fought, bro? And I'm gonna tell you another thing. PBC do that whole ass shit. A lot of promotions do. PBC was big on Michelle Rivera. When he lost to Frank Morton, and then I think he popped for dirty for steroids too. Some shit like that. Michelle Rivera, bro, they shelved him. Oh, you think he stops Rivera? I'm gonna say this though. Yeah, Scooter might stop Rivera. Yeah. I think Scooter different, bro. I'm big on Scooter though. I'm real big on him. Like, bro, I'm telling you, bro, Sandor Martin done got, they treated him like that badass stepchild. He won European fighter and get a lot of love. Sandor Martin, I thought he beat Teofimo, and I thought he could have arguably beat Puello. Sandor Martin beat Teo, though. Yeah, anybody think Teo beat Sandor Martin, you on dope and dog food. Oh, goddamn, I just want you naming some shit. Jermaine Ortiz versus Abdullah, that's a good-ass fight. I thought Jermaine Ortiz versus Teo was arguably a draw, or I could have gave one of the fighters one round. Jermaine Ortiz versus Teo could have went either way. It could have been a draw, too, though. Oh, shit, that's a good fight. I think Camille might be a little too green for Jermaine Ortiz, but Abdullah not. That's why I said Camille, bro, Moten, bro, he needs to stay active, bro. I think Jermaine Ortiz a little too much for Camille right now. But Jermaine Ortiz versus Abdullah, ooh-wee. Good fight. I respect Jermaine Ortiz, bro. I respect him. I think he Dominican and Puerto Rican or some shit like that. But he got a lot of heart. And he just a good boxer, bro. Don't got a lot of power, but he tough. He durable. I like Jermaine Ortiz, bro. I don't like how boxing has treated Jermaine Ortiz. I like him. And Top Rank dropped his ass. Yeah, I like him. Oh, and Jermaine Ortiz, when he fought Loma, he put up a good fight. I'm going to tell you something. Jermaine Ortiz, when he fought Loma and when he fought Teo, those was very close fights. Yeah, they treated Jermaine Ortiz like that badass stepchild. Yeah, they treat the boy like a stepchild. But yeah, I think if Abdullah get past Sam Noakes, I think maybe one more fight at 135 and then go straight to 140. Maybe one more fight. Yeah. But I think after this fight, I think he need to move up. Don't go to 140, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Hold on. I just thought about this shit. Gary Antoine Russell versus Andy Hiroko was supposed to be on the Tank Jake Paul card, right? Say, I just want the truth. Let me know, bro. Is that fight still scheduled? Or is they still gonna have that fight? They rescheduled? What's up with Gary Antoine Russell versus Hiroko? Wasn't that on the card of Jake Paul versus Tank? Abdullah versus Zepeda? Oh, Abdullah stopped Zepeda in brutal fashion. In depth. Oh my God. Sims versus Keyshawn? That's a good ass fight. I definitely got Keyshawn, but that's a good fight. I keep forgetting about Kenneth Sims, bro. I like Kenneth Sims, straight out of Chi-Town. Shout out to you, Pimpin'. PBC thinking about pulling Gary out of the fight. Okay, but I'm saying, Gary Antoine Russell versus Hiroko was supposed to be on the undercard of Tank versus Jake Paul. Am I right or wrong? And since Jake Paul, so it's gonna be on the Joshua Jake Paul card. Okay. Okay, so that's December. I think they moved it to another card, but they might bring it to the Jake card. Yeah, to Jake versus Joshua. Yeah, I gotta see that fight, bro. I'm gonna fuck around and call that fight. That's how excited I am about that fight, bro. Ever since I started watching Hiroko, bro, I don't know. I'm big on him now, bro. I'm big on him. You know, but I'm telling you, bro, if you ain't heard of Breon Gorham, I damn near think you on dope and dog food. If you 140-pound division, if you haven't heard of Breon Gorham, last name spelled Gorham, bad boy. That's a bad. When I tell you, it's very few fighters that I see as a complete fighter. No, it's not Breon. It's Brian Gorham. That motherfucker damn near a complete fighter to me. They were supposed to move to Jake versus Joshua. Okay, but the PBC not trying to have him fight on a non-PBC event. Oh, yeah, because Tank ain't on it. Oh, okay. Oh, Gorham versus Regis? That's a good fight. And Gorham going to stop his ass. That's like the perfect fight for Gorham. Because Gorham, I think he ranked top 10 now. He definitely top 15. I think he ranked top 10 in the sanctioning bodies. Gorham versus Regis. Yeah, Regis chin gone. Hey, Regis ain't got a chin to hold up. That motherfucker chin is gone. When I look at how JoJo Diaz kept clipping his ass, that motherfucker chin is just gone, bro. I'm telling you, that shit just started happening to Devin dropped his ass. That motherfucker chin ain't been right since. Yeah, the boy chin just gone. But yeah, shit. I hope they don't cancel that Guarantor and Russell fight, though. I hope they don't cancel that shit. Man, Gorham versus Regis is a perfect fight, bro. Prime Costa Zoo versus Aaron Pryor. Aaron Pryor. That I didn't even have to think about that. Oh, that's a good one. See, that's the fight I was calling for. I just want the truth. Adam Azim versus Tito Mercado. That's the fucking fight I want. That is a fucking fight. I keep forgetting, bro. 140 right now may be the best division in boxing. Bro, let me name them names. Richard Hitchens, Gary Antoine Russell, Tio, Puello, Sandor Martin, Jermaine Ortiz. Bro, these are hard names I'm naming, bro. Breon Gorham, Adam Azim, Tito Mercado, Keyshawn Davis. 140-pound division is the best division in boxing. I just said it. 140-pound division is the best division in boxing, bro. They wouldn't dare put Emiliano in there with Azim right now, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Tyrann feeding Emiliano baby food, bro. Yeah, they scared for the boy. Your boy won't even put his toes in the water. Vince Phillips was able to stop a Prime Zoo. Yeah, Aaron Pryor would have took him. He would have put old Costa Zoo through some shit. Too many punches, bro. Just too much dog. Yeah. Costa Zoo wasn't all that to me, bro. Yeah, he really wasn't all that to me, bro. Yeah, I don't look at him as too much. And I think you know. Yeah, he wasn't all that to me. I wasn't too big on Zoo. Yeah, I wasn't too big on him. Yeah, Bass versus Xander in Puerto Rico is official. I can't wait. I can't wait for that fight. I'll tell you, bro, it's some low key. That's why I'm tired of people trying to make everything. Hold on, Buddy a deadbeat too. Oh yeah, Costa Zoo, yeah. I'm tired of everything. People trying to make everything a super fight. It's a lot of really good fights going on, bro. Like Xander versus a Bass. It ain't no superstar fight, but that's a good ass fight, bro. Gary Antoine versus Hiroka. Those are good ass fights. Good fights. Man, I hope Keyshawn bounce back, bro. I can't wait. As ignorant as he act, bro. Keyshawn Davis. Boxing is more exciting with Keyshawn, bro. Oh my God. I forgot Oscar Duarte at 140. Yeah, 140 is by far the most stacked division in boxing. It ain't even close. Yeah, Sergio versus Pacheco. Very good fight. Let me tell you something, bro. 140-pound division is by far, it ain't even close, the hottest division in boxing, bro. Oscar Duarte, Jermaine Ortiz, Sando Martin, Puello, Matias, Tio, Guarantor Russell, Richardson Hitchens, Keyshawn Davis. The 140-pound division is the most stacked division in boxing, bro. They're talking about Keyshawn versus Albright, too. I think that's a good fight, bro. And you done knocked out my brother. You said we jumped you. That's a good fight. I'm talking about Albright is a real fighter. The boy may not be special, and he fight a little clumsy. Albright good, though. And he beat up on your brother. And you didn't look good against him in the first fight. And Albright hit Keyshawn harder than he's ever been hit. Remember that overhand right he landed in them later rounds? Yeah, Albright a lived out, but I think Keyshawn gonna baptize him. But Albright one of them fighters. I just like him. I just like Albright, bro. I got a lot of respect for Albright. So I wouldn't mind if that's his first fight at 140, rematching Albright. Because you didn't look good against him in the first fight, so that's cool. That's cool. Damn, I forgot Duarte at 140. I ain't gonna lie to kick it, bro. Duarte dangerous. But I ain't gonna say he a bully Guarantor Russell. Because I'm gonna tell you something. Unlike Kenny Sims, Guarantor Russell got more punching power. I'm not saying Kenny Sims can't punch, but he ain't punching like Guarantor Russell. Guarantor Russell, but Duarte can crack. Duarte can crack. But nah, I can't say he a bully Gary. Nah. I think Ryan was PD's versus Duarte. Yeah, bro. You know, when I look at that fight with Duarte and Ryan, it's like Duarte wouldn't really land that shit that he be throwing in all his other fights. He was smothering himself. And look at that fight, because Ryan was shelling up just like he did against Devin. He would just shell up and turn, and Duarte wasn't landing shit. You know, that fight was ugly. Ryan was able to stop Duarte. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, Duarte a dangerous motherfucker. Yeah. Duarte dangerous. Hey, what y'all think about Emiliano versus Duarte? You know what? Like I say, bro, I need to see something out of Tito Mercado, bro. The boy got a good record. I just want to see him against. I want to see, like I said, Adam Azane, Emiliano Vargas, Duarte stops him. I can see that. I want to see Tito Mercado in a fight. Because Tito Mercado been calling everybody out. I want to see him in a fight. I'm trying to think of a good fight for Tito Mercado. Yeah, he stayed dissing lightweight. I want to see what's a good fight for Tito Mercado. Because I'm not lying. The boy good. I just don't know if he that good. I really don't know. I would say put the boy in there with Tito Mercado versus Oscar Duarte. Tito Mercado versus Oscar Duarte. Throw his ass in there with Duarte. I think Tito Mercado might beat Duarte. Or Tito Mercado versus versus Sims. Shit. That's a 50-50 fight. Mercado versus Sims is a 50-50. Mercado versus Jermaine Ortiz, that's a good fight. Yeah, I got to see Mercado get tested, bro. I just don't know how good he is, bro. I really don't. I really don't. I don't know how good he is. I don't know, bro. I got to see Mercado tested, bro. Oh, you heard Mercado ducked Ortiz? Damn. Yeah, I just got to see Tito Mercado. I got to see him in some shit. I got to see the boy go through something to see what he about. Damn, twice. Hold on, is Tito Mercado, he with Top Rank, right? I think I know Emiliano with Top Rank. Is Tito Mercado with Top Rank? Because I think Tito Mercado versus Sando Martin is a good fight. I think that's a good fight too. Oh, Tito with Matchroom. Yeah, he showed this. He showed this because he was calling the prelims on the Zone when Zach Quinn Moses fought. Yeah, he is with the Zone. He is with the Zone. So let me see. Let me see. 140. They ain't gonna put him in there with no Hitchens or nothing like that. Uh, I don't know, bro. I just want to see Tito Mercado tested, bro. Cause he's just talking too much for me. Tito Mercado been talking shit for 2 or 3 years, bro. Saying he want them names and just, Frank Morton beat Virgil Ortiz and the damn, I didn't know that. And look at your stop motion, boy. Yo, I know some shit. Every time I think you don't know shit about boxing, you prove to me, yeah, you know some shit. Hell, I didn't know that. I didn't know Frank beat Virgil Ortiz in the M's. He need a Moran, Antonio Moran. You saying for Tito Mercado he need a Moran? I think that's too soft of a touch. Yeah, I think he'll beat the brakes off Moran. I'm trying to think, bro. Yeah, Tito Mercado. I want to see Tito Mercado tested. Let me see. Lubin versus that Cuban yo-yo at 6'6". Hold on. The Cuban yo-yo. You mean Hernandez? Hernandez. You think that shit Virgil did was brutal? That goddamn Cuban at 1-6. If you talk about Hernandez, Lubin on last 3 rounds. And I think that Cuban will beat Janabek. I was so disappointed in Ammo Williams when he lost to Hamza Shiraz. I was so disappointed. Roman Villa fighting. Yeah. He fighting this Friday. Yeah. I just think after that Boots fight, bro, Roman Villa that shit took a lot out of him, bro. Because he got brutalized. Oh, that's a good example. Emma is like Tiger Johnson, very consistent. But I'm gonna say this about Tiger Johnson. Tiger Johnson has very better fundamentals than Ammo Williams, and I think Tiger Johnson I think he on one right now, bro. Yeah, I think Tiger Johnson is on one. I think he on his best shit right now, bro. I think Tiger Johnson on one, and I want to see him get even tested more in his next fight. I would want to see him fight a Rohan Polanco. He do be looking uncomfortable. That's where that inside fight come into play. Tiger needs to work on his inside game. That's what I think. Oh, I love Robert Merriweather. Yeah, why bro, I'm still mad at Pro Box for throwing away Robert Merriweather. I'm real big on why Robert. Let me tell you something, bro. I am big on Robert Merriweather. Ever since I first saw him fight, Robert Merriweather is very good, bro. Very fucking good. And nobody has signed him since. They treat the boy like a badass stepchild, bro. Tiger versus Griffin. Talk about the Griffin with the sign with Jake Paul that got knocked out in his last fight. Pookie Brown in this goddamn thing. What you doing? What you think about Devin inside game? Not to be trusted. It's not to be trusted. The one time he tried to fight on the inside, I thought he did a great job, which was against Linares. But after he got hurt, Bill has not let Devin fight on the inside no more. He won't let the boy fight on the inside. And that's dangerous because when you have to fight on the inside, bro, and you ain't been fighting on the inside, it's dangerous, bro. Tiger switched his trainer and looked way, but he did. Boy, stop motion. You know your shit, bro. Yeah, I got a salute to you, bro. My bad. Yeah, my bad. Your ass be trolling sometimes, but you know boxing, bro. I gotta give you that. Yeah, Robert Merriweather is at 130, and he from Louisville, Kentucky. Yeah, his father. I think his father is his trainer. But yeah, he from Louisville, Kentucky, and he fight at 130. Robert Merriweather is so good, bro. I was so fucking mad, and I feel like it was some racist bitch ass shit. Because Robert Merriweather said that Pro Box said he ain't exciting enough. Robert Merriweather, you cannot say he run. You cannot say, no, he don't do Mexican style. But you can't say nothing about him, he running. That motherfucker's a pure boxer. But yeah, got sauce. I never troll. I firmly believe Canelo had a better career than Andre. I respect your opinion, bro. I respect your opinion. But yeah, you definitely know boxing, bro. We just got different opinions, though. It's cool, though. But yeah, you know your shit though. I can't take that from you. I respect that. You definitely know boxing. Uh, yeah, Merriweather's at 130. I just can't believe Pro Box did that shit, bro. And they don't. And they don't. I've been saying that about Pro Box. I feel like I'm the only person that says that, but they don't, bro. Yeah, BLK Prime. Yeah, I need to resign. Hell yeah. Yeah, like they did Wilder. Yeah, BLK Prime, where you motherfuckers at? They always big on Latino. That's it seems like every pro box card is just number Latinos. That's just all I see. So I'm just starting to notice that. So, you know. Uh but yeah, pro box they very biased towards black fighters to me. Very, very biased. I'm telling you, it ain't about two or three of them they promote. It's about two or three of them. They thought that we're gonna stop. Absolutely, you can hear how they was even commentating, bro. They was not expecting Tiger Johnson to win that fight. Oh, who got done worse, Trayvon Marshall, or Joshua James, Joshua James. Yeah, Trayvon Marshall got, and bro, I ain't heard nothing from Trayvon Marshall ever since. And I was kind of, I'm not gonna say I was big on Trayvon Marshall, but I liked him. He was a big welterweight, big. Man, they put him in there with that goddamn Maestro. Wasn't that Maestro that knocked out Trayvon Marshall? I was sad for him, bro. I ain't heard of him fighting again since. But no, Joe Sean James was worse. Putting him against Lester Martinez, dope and dog food. And they do that on Pro Box. When a black fighter fight, they put him in tough. Lester Martinez versus Joshua James, dope and dog food. Hell no, bro. Ain't no way Joshua James was gonna beat Lester Martinez. And Lester Martinez got Bomac in the corner. Yeah, Gabriel Maestro. The boy had like 5 fights, 5 by knockout, but he had a deep amateur resume. I think he was from Brazil or some shit. Yeah, Maestro was a bad motherfucker. Maestro was a bad motherfucker. Didn't Maestro end up losing to fuck. The fighter that Boost just Stanionis. I think Stanionis was the one to beat Maestro. I think Stanionis beat him. But yeah, yeah, Pro Box, bro, they do black fighters bad, bro. They ain't got too many black fighters they promoting over there, bro. That's why I barely watch the card. I'm just gonna be honest. I listen, bro. Nah, bro, they be having too many just Latino cards. I don't even be watching all that shit. I'm just be honest, bro. I look for my fighter. If it ain't no black fighters on the card, bro, I get offended. David Whitmore from here in Maryland is next up at 147. Let me look him up. Oh, stop motion, you from Baltimore? God damn. Goddamn, B more. David Whitmore. I think I done heard that name. David Whitmore. I definitely done heard that name before. But yeah, bro, I was so big on Robert Merriweather, bro. Nobody talks about him. I'm gonna try to reach out to him on Instagram. I might try to reach out to him, see if he'll do an interview or something. I really like Robert Merriweather, and I like his father. And I don't like the way he was fucking done. I don't like the way they did him, bro. He be sometimes in 154 and 160. Oh, hell yeah, I fuck with him. I know exactly who you talking about. Whitmore, yeah, I like him. He go to the body a lot. Yeah, I like him. He go to the body a lot. I like him. Yeah, I like him. I know exactly who you talking about. I didn't know he was from Baltimore, though. And he big. A boy long and shit. Yeah, he go to the body a lot. Got good power. Yeah, I like him. And his last fight was a pretty good fight. Yeah. Yeah. I fucks with Whitmore. I fucks with him. Yeah, I fucks with him. Yeah. But yeah, I hope Trayvon Marshall, did I say his name right? Make sure I said his name. Yeah, Trayvon Marshall. I hope he bounced back, bro. Check out Dominic Crowder. Anyway, gotta see him. Damn, he's 6 feet fighting at 118. God damn. That's one thing about me. I'm always looking for new fighters to check out. Damn. Oh, this motherfucker is huge. 6 feet tall, fighting at 118. How the fuck I ain't heard about him? Wow. Wow. Mark Breland is Crowder trainer? Wow. Mark Breland back training. Bro, y'all giving me some good information. I ain't bullshit. How the fuck I don't know about Crowder, bro? Y'all making me feel like I don't know shit about boxing, bro. It's like, and it's hard to miss me with fighters, bro. I know most fighters. He's listed there, fighter. He's from Baltimore. Okay. Damn, Baltimore got a line up. Shit. The DMV period, bro. Y'all got a lot of fucking fighters. Dominic Crowder. Shit. I'm gonna have to watch his fights. Damn, bro, but it ain't showing nothing recent. Oh, 1 month ago he had a fight versus Fernando Diaz. Okay. He ain't been very active, though. I'm finna subscribe to his channel. Yeah, I'm fucking with him. But yeah, I fucks with David Whitmore. On me, I fucks with him. One of Robert Garcia's fighters, Duck Crowder. Oh, wow. He was to fight on that Bam versus Cafu card. Oh, wow. Tank is disgrace to DMV in boxing. Joe Gans didn't die for this. Yeah. Yeah, Tank could have had. Yeah, he could have put on for the whole DMV. Had fights out there in the DMV. Put on cards, signed more fighters to what's that shit called? GTD Promotions. Tank had a very disappointing career. Tank could have been a hell of a promoter and made a lot of fighters rich. Robert Garcia needs to train black fighters. We need to learn the Mexican style. Hey, go have a motherfucker knotted up like a motherfucker. You're gonna have a motherfucker sucking food through a straw. You're fucking around with Robert that old tough ass style. Yeah, he can keep that shit. Wow. Boy, that's a good fight. A prime Jared Hurd versus Karen Zandazayas. I got Jared Hurd. And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm talking about Jared Hurd before he fought Julian J. Rock, because he was never the same after that. The Jared Hurd that beat Lara? Oh yeah. Xander don't got an inside game. And Jared too strong for you to keep clinching him. Jared was strong. Oh no, them little short shots, that shit hurt. I think prime Jared Hurd would have stopped Xander. Yeah, looking like Martin when he fought Tom. Hey, prime Jared Hurd, stop Xander Zayas. Xander Zayas don't have an inside game. And I'm gonna tell you something. Before Jared fought Julian J. Rock, Jared had one of them chins. Jared used to have an 80s chin. Oh, Prime Laura versus Karen Virgil Ortiz. Laura boxes circles around Virgil. That little left hook to the body shit ain't shit. Castano would stop Xander. Ooh. I'm just gonna be 100, bro. A lot of people don't realize how dangerous Castano was. Castano had a hard ass right hand. Oh my God. Castano had a sneaky, hard ass right hand. That right hand hurt. Ugh. Castano was so sneaky, but he had good timing on that right hand. That motherfucker kept clipping Jamel with that right hand. That shit was sneaky, bro. Castano was very, very good, bro. Motherfucker's tripping. It's just when Jamel knocked his ass out, he broke him, bro. Castano was never the same. Nah, I didn't think Castano won the first fight. I thought it was close, though. I probably had it like Jamel 7-5. Maybe I'm biased, but I don't think Castano won the first fight. A lot of people said it. I don't think Castano won that first fight, bro. I don't think he won. I'm cool with the draw, but I don't think he beat Mel. I don't think he beat Mel at all. But it was close. It was razor thin. Razor thin. Mel had to stop Castano, bro. Yeah, bro. You don't know, bro. This is how deep I be in the boxing, bro. I watch press conferences. I watch way in. I remember when Mel started, USA, USA. It was 3 white boys, 4 black women, and a few Mexicans talking about some US. Wasn't nobody chanting that shit with his ass. Yeah, matter of fact, I think I did a. Was I doing boxing then? I think I did a video talking about that shit. Yeah, Jamil talking about some USA, USA. I say, boy, you Negroes is dumb. Boy, who the fuck? Listen, bro, that shit don't work for us. I'm telling you, that would be a hell of a way to expose boxing, especially in America. Yeah, all black fighters start wearing that American flag, talking about some USA, and let's see if white folks join in, and everybody join in on the crowd. Mexicans supposed to join in. Everybody supposed to join. Everybody that's in the United States supposed to support that flag. So yeah, black fighters start rocking that USA flag. USA. We could hear birds chirping, squirrels fucking. I swear to God. Bro, didn't nobody join hands on it. That motherfucker looked like David Ruffin before he snatched the mic. The boy looked like David Ruffin when he was trying to sell his Cadillac. Remember he was trying to sell some tickets to the concert, and the motherfucker said, this concert from 2 weeks ago. And Dave Ruffin was like, God damn, I missed another show. I swear to God. Yeah, motherfucker was left with his dick in his hand. Yeah, like David Ruffin when he was trying to buy some crack and goddamn he sell his Cadillac. Nah, I'm talking about some USA. Yeah, I remember that shit. But yeah, Castano was a dog though, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Mel made his match against Castano, bro. You like Catterall, now he's training with Bozu. Boza Ennis? Oh wow! I'm gonna tell you, bro. I liked the Catterall. I was shocked when Honor Barboza beat Catterall. I was shocked. I was really, really shocked. And Honor Barboza is such a fucking disappointment. I don't fucking. I used to kind of like Barboza. Ever since that T.O. performance, I'm like, bro, you a hoe. I lost so much respect for Honor Barboza. Yeah, he fucking folded. And what pissed me off, he talked all that shit in the weigh-in at the press conference. Bro, you folded in front of T.O. He straight up folded. It ain't about you being outclassed. You folded, bro. And you never went for broke. I lost all respect for Honor Barboza. And I used to kind of like him. Yeah, Catterall did just stop somebody. I'm tell you, bro, I was actually kind of, I ain't going to say big on Catterall, but I thought Catterall was the truth. I thought he was good, bro. I'm never picking a fighter who gets smacked in the face off. Yeah, bro. Oh, that's a good fight. I just want the truth. You named them names. Name them names. Barboza versus Mercado. That's a good fight. That's a good fight. That's going to make Barboza sink or swim. All that playing shit you did with Tito Mercado going to come. Barboza should have fought on the back foot. Yeah, because he better at that. Barboza is a boxer, but he was trying to come forward and he was looking flat-footed. It just, Oh, he moved up to welterweight? Yeah, bro, I lost respect for him after that T.O. performance. I lost major respect. Yeah, I think he should have boxed more instead of trying to, that bullshit he was doing, he couldn't cut the ring off. Nah, bro, he should have made T.O. come forward. Yeah. Yeah, Jaleel Hackett at 154. I like Jaleel Hackett. Jaleel Hackett is a dog. God damn, he a dog. Jaleel Hackett may be too much of a dog. God damn, bro. Jaleel Hackett, yeah, you need to box more, bro. He a savage, though. Jaleel Hackett is a fucking dog. Barboza, oh, that's a good one. Who folded more? Frank Martin. Oh, no. Frank Martin. Look at how much bigger Frank Martin was than Tank. Tank straight bullied Frank. Frank Martin was a hoe in that fight. I lost a lot of respect for Frank Martin. I lost a lot of respect. You ain't never seen Frank Martin move that much on the back foot. I lost a lot of respect for Frank Martin in that fight. Nah, I picked Frank Martin over Barboza. Hackett needs to fight at 160. He's struggling. Yeah, and he was struggling to make 147. Hackett is just big. Yeah, Hackett needs to go to 160. Oh my God. Jaleel Hackett versus Jihad Tucker. Oh my fucking God. Oh my God, bro. See, these are the fights nobody talks about. Jaleel Hackett versus Jahad Tucker. That shit is a fucking one. And I'm just gonna say it, bro. I got so much respect for Jahad Tucker. He just a savage, bro. Jahad Tucker is just like a. He just different. I don't know. Jahad Tucker. Yeah, the Hacklers versus Hearns type shit. Yeah, bro. That shit a straight dog fight. I'm telling you, talking about two dogs. Jaleel Hackett and Jahad Tucker. That's dog versus dog. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's tough, bro. I'm having a hard time picking a winner, bro. I think Hackett power too much for Jahad. But Jahad got a granite chin though. Yeah, I got Troy Isley the best at 160. And he got Bo Mack. Yeah, I'm big on Troy Isley. Oh, bro. Hackett versus Jahad Tucker. You know, I was a little disappointed in what's my boy that was with Tank? What's the one Jahad Tucker just fought? He was with Tank. Lorenzo Simpson. Yeah, I was a little disappointed. Lorenzo Simpson, bro, maybe he need to move up to 168 or 175. The boy always gas out and he don't throw enough punches. Like Lorenzo Simpson, you got power. You just don't let his hands go, bro. But I'm telling you, bro, Jahad Tucker versus Jaleel. I might pick Jahad Tucker. Because Jahad Tucker has more athleticism. I might put Lorenzo Truck Simpson versus Amari Jones. The one that DHP just dropped and Oscar just picked up. Oh my lord. You know, I'm big on Amari Jones. Or is you talking about the Amari Jones that's with the zone? That's from Florida. Now you gotta be talking about the one from Oakland that just signed with the Golden Boy. I'm real big on Amari Jones, bro. Real. And Amari Jones just fought too. He just fought, got him a stoppage. Amari Jones is a killer. Amari Jones is a killer. Yeah, Hearn threw Hackett away. And I thought Hackett got robbed when he was in Puerto Rico. I thought Jaleel Hackett got robbed. I don't think he lost that fight. I don't think he fought his best fight, but I still thought he won. But yeah, I would favor Jahad Tucker slightly over Jaleel Hackett. Oh, Marquise Taylor, straight out of Houston. Yeah, I remember when he beat that Cuban fighter about 4 years back. I was big. Yoelvis Gomez. I used to be real big on Yoelvis Gomez. He was like 5-0 with 5 knockouts at the time. And Marquise Taylor beat him. And I was shocked. Yeah, he just got a sloppy ass style. That shit looks sloppy as shit. But he one of them that win. That should be ugly as hell, but he win. But yeah, I thought when he beat Yoelvis Gomez that I thought Marquise Taylor was gonna get it. Nobody won't sign him. Amari Jones stops him. Yeah. Amari Jones stops him. Yeah, I would say that too. Hold on. Taylor trained. Hold on. Taylor trained by Sean Porter. What Taylor? Hold on. Taylor trained by Sean Porter. Taylor who? Oh, yeah. Marquise Taylor. Oh, yeah, he is trained by Sean Porter. Yeah, he like a Timo B-Hop. Yeah. But even B-Hop had better fundamental. I like Marquise Taylor, but he got an ugly style. He got an ugly style. I think he's still undefeated, though. And let me tell you something, bro. I don't Sean Porter, shout out to you for helping a young black fighter, bro. But I just don't see training in Sean Porter, bro. I don't see it. I think he could be a good sparring partner. I just don't see Sean Porter as a trainer, bro. Give him to Kenny or something, bro. Bring Kenny out of retirement. I ain't bullshit. Damn, bro. Oh, Taylor gets stopped by Hackett. I agree. Yeah, I agree. Hackett's strong, bro. Oh, Sean Porter said Norman beats Haney. Check out Shaquille Thompson from the UK, 6'3". I think I know who you're talking about too. Let me see. You know, I actually been looking for UK fight. I'm like, damn, bro, they ain't got. They got that one fighter that's being trained by Roy Jones. I like him. Okay, I'm gonna check him out. Well, y'all gonna have me doing some film study, boy. Shaquille Thompson. Okay. How I haven't heard of him? No, I haven't heard of him. No, I haven't heard of him. But yeah, okay. Giorgio Vasily is the best upcoming. I done heard of him. Yeah. UK fighter Eddie wants him to fight Zach Quinn one day. Yeah. Yeah, I know you talking about. UK every now and then they get on one, bro, but they just don't be stacked with talent like we do, bro. They just don't. Yeah, they just don't, bro. I like what's the boy? Uh, Ben Whitaker. I like him, bro, but I just don't know. UK got sauce. I don't know. I don't know. Richard Torres looked like he ate some bull meat on. Hold on. Hold on. You talking about the heavyweight he just fought? Yeah, I seen that Warley was elevated. I seen Usyk drop the title. Yeah, the great Alexander Usyk. Yeah, he dropped that goddamn WBO title and Warley a champion. I'll tell you something, bro. I really respect Warley. The boy ain't got all the fundamentals. He get hit a lot. I just respect him. Let me tell you something. I have respected Fabio Warley ever since that motherfucker beat what's his name? Adelaide? Yeah, David Adelaide. And I thought David Adelaide was gonna beat Fabio Warley. And David Adelaide was really talking that bully shit. When I seen Fabio Warley walk his ass down, yeah, I've respected Fabio Warley ever since. With them Kiki, do you love? Usyk one of the greatest of all time. Yeah, Usyk is definitely, without a question, one of the greatest Ukrainian fighters we've ever seen. Wow. Who did Torres fight? Because I ain't gonna lie, I be watching all Torres fights. I didn't even know he was fighting coming up. He fought on the Espinoza Emiliano cards. How did I miss that? Her on the back of my neck stutter when I see a white boy wearing braids. He fought on Tubi. Bro, I did not know Torres fought, bro. Because I've been keeping up with him. I ain't going to lie. Because I kind of like him, but I just, some random European boy that was 20 and 7. That's why they done it, because he didn't look good in his last fight against old boy. Against that dude that fought, what was that dude? He was good. The dude that fought, oh my God, I can't remember his name. But Richard Torres didn't look that good. He stops Jared Anderson. Jared Anderson that boy head ain't in the game. Yeah, he not to be trusted. They saw, yeah, Guido. That was it. They saw that he had a hard fight with Guido. Yep, that was the dude. He did have a tough fight. He did not look good against Guido. He did not look good at all. And now they're trying to feed him baby food. Yep. Torres versus Wilder is the fight to make. Yeah. I don't know. Bro, I don't know. But ever since that girl done divorced Wilder, he definitely got to make him some more money. I don't know what he going. And Turkey just threw Wilder away. Yeah, treated the boy like a badass stepchild. Sugar Hill's trash Canadian. Hey, Sugar Hill ain't shit. I swear, Sugar Hill is the biggest hyped, most overrated trainer in the history of boxing. I swear to God, that motherfucker trained Fatback Fury, became famous, was rubbing bellies and pouring liquor on his belly and Fatback Fury belly, rubbing bellies, sweat flying everywhere. Yeah, the boy out of there. Oh, Sugar Hill trained Jared Anderson. Oh, man. Yeah, Jared Anderson just ain't to be trusted. Jared Anderson was a very big disappointment. Oh, bro. It was a big disappointment, bro. Jared Anderson was a huge disappointment. Which KO was worse, Zane versus Wilder or Ruff versus the Russian? Oh, shit. Yeah, I might have to go Roy versus that Russian. Wilder got up. Oh, Roy versus that Russian, bro. Sugar Hill talk to her. Nah, bro, stop it. See, that's that bullshit. Yeah, you ain't never seen one fighter get with a trainer and that motherfucker punching like Rocky Marciano. Fury was never a puncher, but he had one training camp with Sugar Hill, and now all of a sudden Wilder can't take his punches. Nah, doping dog food. Yeah, yeah. I know your ass trolling on that bullshit. Yeah. He was punching like Foreman in that second and third fight. That boy came with some unbelievable power. Had Wilder bleeding from the mouth and the nose. Yeah. The boy had some out of nowhere power. Yeah, he ain't had that kind of power on Usyk though. Fury kept getting up after Wilder dropped. Yeah. But that's that Dauphin shit though. It's hard to knock out a Dauphin. That's true. That was just dope. That was just pure dope. It's very hard to knock out a Dauphin. You may drop him. Very hard to knock out a Dauphin, bro. You know, because we were some badass kids. We used to knock out Dauphins for fun. Yeah, we were bad. Yeah, that was my first knockout of Dauphin. Honey versus Torres. Honey. Oh. You know, bro, I'm going to have to get back in tune with the heavyweight division. Honey versus Torres is a great fight. I got Torres. I'm trying to think, Honey, who is Honey? Who the fuck is Honey? Who is Honey? I probably know him. I probably just need to see him. Dude, Fabio beat before Joseph. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that dude can fight. Hell yeah. Oh, I know exactly who you're talking. Because he was beating the shit out of Wally, and Wally caught his ass. Oh, that's a good fight. Oh, yeah, that's a good fight. Oh, you got Torres pulling that off? Nah, that's a good fight, bro. Yeah, that's a good fight. Yeah, and he light on his feet. I don't know, bro. I think Torres will struggle with Honey. You know, they did my boy Frank Sanchez wrong. You'll never know how big I was on Frank Sanchez, bro. I was big on him, bro. They put him in there with goddamn Cabby beat his body, but he had a knee brace on too, bro. I was mad at that fight, bro. Yeah, they treated my boy Khalil Cole versus Ben with a good fight. That's hard to pick, bro. Oh, Frank Sanchez fighting the boss. Yeah, I did hear about that. Khalil Cole versus Ben Whitaker. God damn. Oh, that's tough. I know for sure Khalil Cole can crack Ben Whitaker though. I know that for a fact. Yeah, he can knock Ben Whitaker ass out. I might go Khalil Cole. Frank Sanchez is my first ancestor. hey, Frank Sanchez look like he's 69. I swear. Hey, them Cubans be lying about their age, though. You still think that Mexican that beat Cole was on dope and dolphin? Oh, you remember I did that video? I was mad as hell when I made that video. I said that motherfucker was on dope and dolphin. Oh, I might have stretched it. He did have an unbelievable gas tank, but I don't know. I might have stretched it. Khalil Cole probably should have been in better condition. Yeah, I might have stretched it, bro. Sometimes I go too far. Yeah, the boy probably wasn't on dope and dog food, but Khalil Cole got that shit back in blood though. Yeah, bro. Najee, yeah, bro. You know, I feel like Probot's kind of babying him over there, bro. Like, they're not putting him in like a fight. They kind of, I feel like they babying Najee. And BD versus Monkey. BD breaks off Munguia. Munguia don't got no chin, bro. I'm going to tell you two fighters that don't got a chin at 168. Berlanga has no chin. Munguia has no chin. They don't have a chin, bro. Caleb Plant really ain't got no chin. Dudes ain't got no chins, bro. Dude's chinny as fuck. I think if Billy and Lester Martinez need to run that shit back. That's just me. I think they need to run that shit back. Muggill lost his chin. He been in too many wars. He ain't been in that many goddamn wars. That boy just ain't got no chin. Charlo versus Plant March 20. I don't like it because, bro, Caleb Plant lost, bro. I don't like it. I don't like it. Yeah, all over the slap, bro. You should have just slapped him at the press conference. Got that shit out the way. Charlo gonna beat the brakes off Plant though. But you know, Plant coming off a loss. We're gonna beat his ass. Charlo gonna beat the fuck out of him. Watch. Charlo getting stopped, bro. Caleb Plant ain't even punching like that, and Charlo done fought way harder punches than Caleb. He said Charlo getting stopped. Tell you, bro, Maul he missed so many good years, bro. Jamal Charlo, bro, was different. Plant only punching like Foreman against Black Fighters. Yeah, bro, he got that little Anthony Darrell knockout, bro. The whole boxing world went crazy. Now this motherfucker, he man. Didn't that shit win knockout of the year or some shit? Yeah, Caleb Plant got one knockout in his last 20 fights. I swear that shit there was cap. Yeah, that shit there was straight cap. Jamal versus Billy Ho at 160. Bro, if you don't get the fuck out of here with Billy Ho. Yeah, the boy with the weak jaw and Canelo broke his face. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. Yeah, Billy Ho wasn't shit. I remember that fight back in the day with him and Chris Eubank Jr. That was a good fight though. And I used to think Billy Ho was good. Back when he fought when he fought Chris Eubank. Darrell stay hating on them. Yeah. Billy Joe was slick though. He was alright. I thought Billy Ho was alright at one point in time. I did think he was alright. Till he quit against Canelo. But I thought Billy Ho was alright. I did. Yeah, I thought he was alright. Billy Joe versus Ricky Burns. I got Ricky. Old Ricky Burns. Oh man. And I'm trying to think. Let's see. Yeah, Billy Joe's alright. Ben is the money man now. Dope and dog food. Yeah, Conor Ben ain't shit, bro. Yeah, that shit, bro. Yeah, that was just some shit between you and his father and some family shit. Y'all done got that shit out the way, bro. That shit ain't shit. I don't, you know. But I will say this though. The UK do like Conor Ben though. The reason people hold Ricky so high is that he won another title after he lost to Bud. Yeah. Yeah. Even Bud hold Ricky Burns high. You know, he said that's one of his best wins. That shit cap. Yeah, that shit cap like a motherfucker. But I ain't mad at Conor Ben being a star now, you know. I ain't mad at it. But he can't come over here playing that shit. He can't come over here and expect all the black fighters over here to go to the UK to him. Dope and dog. Yeah, you ain't big like that, bro. Ricky Burns is a legend in Scotland. How many fighters became champs after fighting Bud? Oh, wow. That's a good question. How many fighters became champion after Bud? Damn, that's a good question. Bro, that was a good ass question. Shit, you got me thinking. That's tough. How many fighters became a champion after Bud? I can't name one, bro. Wow. I can't name one fighter that became a champion after Bud beat him. Yeah, and Doggo was one belt away from being just as good as man. Oh, I see what you're saying. I just want the truth. Ricky Burns is the only fighter that Bud has beat and became a world champion. And I'm gonna tell you something, bro. Terrence Crawford ruined Gamboa. Gamboa is much better than Ricky Burns. Gamboa was not the same, bro. Bud destroyed Gamboa. Destroyed him, bro. Destroyed him. I still think Gamboa hit Bud harder than he ever. Well, it's out of Gamboa and Mean Machine hit Bud harder than he ever been hit before. Gamboa hit Bud with some shit. But yeah, Gamboa was never the same. Ever. Oh my lord. Gamboa versus Inoue at 126. Oh my god. I got Gamboa. Damn, but Gamboa, I don't. But see, yeah, the Gamboa before Bud, yeah. I got Gamboa. I got Gamboa. Gamboa could crack, and he was slick. Yeah, I got Gamboa. That's a hell of a fight. Damn, that's a good fight. Gamboa versus Inoue. That's a good ass fight. Because I think Gamboa did move up 2-weight divisions to fight Bud at 135. Inoue versus Loma. I got Loma. I think Loma better than Inoue. Loma was better. Loma better than Inoue. Loma better. And I'm gonna tell you another thing about Loma. I just gotta admit it. Loma's defense was underrated. That shit Inoue be throwing. Loma slipped that shit. Loma slipped that and turned his bitch ass. I got Loma beating Inoue. Yeah. Inoue make too many mistakes defensively, bro. When Loma turn offensive, bro, he a problem. Yeah, Loma beats the brakes off Inoue and hurts some later rounds. Yeah, Loma. I got Loma over Inoue. Better. Loma better. Yeah, Loma is better. You know, they try to say Inoue got great footwork. I can't say Inoue got an iron chin, bro, getting dropped by Luis Neri. I'm going to say he's durable. I can't say he got an iron chin, bro. I can't say Inoue got an iron chin, bro. He's very durable. Yeah, he durable than a motherfucker. But I can't say the boy got an iron chin, though. Yeah, he durable. He mean. He a fighter. But nah, you can knock Inoue ass out. I'm trying to think. If Inoue had fought a prime Nonito Donaire, I think he would have really lost. Oh boy, that was oh my lord. Earl Spence versus Tito Trinidad. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. That fight. Oh shit. Earl Spence versus Tito Trinidad. Oh, I might go Trinidad. That Trinidad had a hard right hand, bro. Shit. I might have to go Trinidad. Trinidad was a little more explosive, bro. I might have to go Trinidad. That's a good ass. Damn, that's a hell of a fight. I might have to go Trinidad, bro. Yeah. Because Spence don't. Nah. Trinidad versus Julian Jackson. I might have to go Julian Jackson on that. Yeah, that left hook was dangerous. I might have to go Julian Jackson over Trinidad, though. Julian Jackson could crack. Yeah, Trinidad was punching. Trinidad wasn't punching like Julian Jackson. Yeah, I think Julian Jackson over Trinidad. You think Julian Jackson has enough power to stop Triple G? Shit, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, bro, Triple G took them punches from Canelo. He took punches from Danny Jacobs and all that. Julian Jackson is something different. Nah, bro. Trinidad could have stopped Triple G. Yeah. Tito Trinidad could stop Triple G. Julian Jackson definitely could stop Triple G. Julian Jackson is probably a top 10 puncher of all time, bro. Gerald McClellan would have stopped Triple G. Yeah, bro. Donald Curry would have stopped the Triple G. Yeah, Derevyanchenko hurt Triple G bad several times. That's a lot of fighters would have stopped Triple G, bro. That shit was cap. You talking about a top 10 most overrated fighter of all time? Yeah, it's a lot of fighters would have stopped him. Oh my God, Triple G beats B Hop. B Hop's style is all wrong for Triple G. I'm gonna tell you something, bro. That going forward shit, that shit is the worst style against a B Hop. Look at how B Hop did Trinidad, bro. It's very similar. That come forward shit, man. B Hop would have styled on Triple G. B Hop would have had one of his best performances against a Triple G. Winky Wright would have beat the brakes off of Triple G from that southpaw stance, coming with that hard ass jab. Oh yeah, and Winky had a granite chin. Boy, you talking about one of them chins? Winky Wright had a granite chin. That motherfucker had a chin of all chins. Yeah, bro. Nah. Triple G would have lost to a lot of dudes, bro. I got one for y'all. Oscar De La Hoya versus Triple G. Oscar De La Hoya versus Triple G. Benavidez is the most overrated fighter in boxing to me. I ain't gonna say most overrated. He just ain't really, you know. He just ain't been in there with a, you know. I do think he a little overrated, but I can't say the most overrated. But yeah, Triple G versus Oscar. Who you got? Triple G too big for Oscar. He stops him. Man, okay? Just because Bernard Hopkins stopped Triple G at stopped Oscar at middleweight, it don't mean Triple G would have stopped him. Oscar could box, bro. Oscar could possibly outbox Triple G, bro. Oscar robbed Felix at 160. Nah, bro. I think Oscar could have outboxed Triple G, bro. I think Oscar could have outboxed Triple G. You think Floyd could beat Triple G in 2050? Hell yeah. But it wouldn't have been fair because Triple G is way, way bigger than Floyd. But yeah, bro, Floyd, nah. Madonna a tougher style than Triple G. Because Madonna keeps throwing punches. Triple G don't throw a lot of punches. That shit won't work on Floyd. Floyd gonna counter that shit all night. Triple G did not throw a lot of punches. That shit don't work on Floyd. Oscar couldn't take Triple G power. How many fighters stopped Oscar De La Hoya? I'm going to say that one more time. How many fighters stopped Oscar De La Hoya? Shit, Oscar had a chin, bro. Oscar had a chin, bro. I'm going to tell you another thing. Do you think Triple G hit harder than Tito Trinidad? You know, Oscar fought them kind of dudes, bro. Oh, B-Hop and Pacquiao? Oh, my Lord. Oscar couldn't take Triple G power. B-Hop and Pacquiao? I got Bernard Hopkins. But Bernard Hopkins fought as low as 154, didn't he? Yeah, I got B-Hop outboxing Pacquiao, bro. He'll outbox him. Yeah, Bernard Hopkins outboxes Pacquiao. That come forward shit, he gonna run him into shit all night. Yeah. I think Pacquiao was overrated, bro. That's just me. I just think the boy was overrated. I think Pacquiao would have lost to a lot of fighters. I'll tell you, bro, it ain't a whole lot of fighters beating Bernard Hopkins. But I see a whole lot of fighters beating Pacquiao. Pacquiao at 36 beats Spence doping, dog. Yeah, bro, let you tell it. Spence wasn't better. Let me stop. Evander versus Benavidez. Oh, boy. It wouldn't be fair. Yeah, Evander versus Benavidez, that ain't fair. I get it, though, because Benavidez is big as fuck. Yeah, I got Evander, though. Evander really had a high ring IQ, bro. People don't talk about that. Evander would have boxed circles around Benavidez. Usyk beat... Oh, my Lord. Usyk beats Evander, bro. See, that type of shit It damn near sound like blasphemy, bro. That shit damn near sound that shit sound like you just I just don't know, bro. No, Pepe. Evander. Matter of fact, you said that shit before that Usyk beats Evander at Cruz. No, Pepe. Uh, Usyk loses to Chris Bird. Chris Bird beats Usyk. Yeah, Chris Bird. Oh, damn, what's that fighter with the fucked up teeth that Mike Tyson knocked out? Oh, nah, bro, it's a lot of fighters I can name beat Usyk. That shit just look good against Joshua, bro. He's robotic, and Daniel Dubois. I'm telling you, if he beat Cabiel, I'm telling you, my whole opinion will change about Usyk. If he beat Cabiel or Moses Atama, that's what it's gonna take to get stopped at T. Yeah. If Usyk beat a Cabiel, oh yeah, my whole opinion will change. Then I'll be like, oh shit, now. Yeah, he beat Cabiel. He beat Moses Atama. Usyk, I'm gonna be like he one of the ones. But he's just beating fighters he's faster than, bro. He's beating fighters that's robotic. Everyone go smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel about Super Chat or something. Dang. Anyway, goddamn, I've been live for 2.5 hours. You motherfuckers done tricked me. Michael Spinks, that's his name. Michael Spinks versus Better Beef at 175? God damn. Boy, that's a motherfucker. You gonna make me go back and look at Spinks, say it loud. Yeah, you gonna make me go back and look at Spinks damn versus Better Beef at 175? God damn. Hey, what about Jermaine Taylor versus Better Beef at 175? It's time to take up the collection plate. Yeah. Yeah, pass the peas like we used to do. Yeah, what do you think about Jermaine Taylor versus Better Beef? You think Better Beef stops Jermaine Taylor? No, bro. See, that's why I say Better Beef overrated to me, bro. That shit cap, bro. Man, that shit cap. Oh, bro, I can't just say that, bro. I can't just say that, bro. Jermaine Taylor could have outworked Better Beef, bro. You ready to feel the Russian power? He said the Russian power, motherfucker. What the Russians do be hitting though? Oh, hey, motherfucker need to start looking into that shit. You had the Crusher Kovalev. You had Better Be Pavel. Yeah, you done had some punchers. Povetkin. You done had some punchers come out of Russia, bro. I don't trust that Russian power. Yeah, motherfucker gonna have to start checking that shit. Yeah, I'm stopped up like a motherfucker. Yeah. That Russian power is to be investigated. Yeah, motherfucker gonna have to look into that shit. I would have liked to see Adonis. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Adonis Stevenson versus Better Beef. Hey, let me ask you something. Could they say Adonis Stevenson Doug Kovalev? Is that true or not true? I don't know the details. But Adonis Stevenson, he never fought Ward and he never fought Kovalev. I think he dug Ward, but I don't know if he dug Kovalev. Oh yeah, that goddamn Russian that fought Morrell, I knew that motherfucker was on doping, dog. I knew it, bro. I said, this bitch hit too hard. That motherfucker hit too fucking hard. And he was a stocky motherfucker. I said, yeah, that motherfucker, they're on doping, dog, food. Yeah, I felt that shit. Yeah, them Russian fighters something else, bro. You gotta watch them motherfuckers. Matter of fact, Povetkin popped dirty when he was supposed to fight Wilder. Yeah, them motherfuckers be dirty, bro. Adonis decided to stay with PBC on Showtime. He wasn't trying to go to HBO to fight Cotto. He did duck him. Oh wow. Yeah, I used to love Adonis Stevenson, bro. When he knocked out Chad Dawson, that shit was beautiful. That motherfucker knocked Chad Dawson ass out. Adonis had some sauce, bro. He just, yeah, yeah, that fucked him up when he got beat up. Yeah, he got beat up by Loma Big Homie. Yeah, Brandon Gladden. Yeah, I know about him. Yeah, 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 he alright. Yeah, that motherfucker there got a chin. Yeah, he do. I swear that motherfucker look like you just can't hurt him, bro. God damn. Yeah, yeah, that motherfucker solid than a motherfucker. Yeah, I ain't bullshit. Oh, I'm trying to think, bro. Like, Bivol versus Dwight Muhammad. Oh my lord. Quality, Might be Dwight on that one, bro. Hey, do you think Bivol could have beat Kovalev? Crusher Kovalev. Think Bivol could have beat him? I think that would have been a hell of a fight. Hell yeah, Brown folded against Beterbiev. I was so fucking mad. And he was with Derrick James. I remember that bullshit. I thought Marcus Brown, I thought he was finna come into that fight and just show some shit. That motherfucker was running in the first round. Yeah, that's that fight where Beterbiev was bleeding and licking the blood up. Yeah, Crusher would have got him. I believe that. I believe that. I think Crusher Kovalev would have got Beterbiev. And I think he would have got Bivol. I think Crusher Kovalev beats Beterbiev and Bivol. Crusher Kovalev was different. Damn, he just quit against Glenn. Yeah, Marcus Brown soft. Fighters fear Beterbiev. Shit. Bivol didn't fear his ass. Yeah, Nigeria. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, I definitely think Marcus Brown was scared of Beterbiev though. And I can't lie, the boy got heavy hands. I get all that, bro. But you a fucking fighter, bro. That shit whack, bro. Yeah, that shit whack than a bitch. It was it was weird to see two black Americans fight in Nigeria. Yeah, cause they don't host a lot of big fights like that in Nigeria and shit like that. Hell, I don't even think FL Jagba done fought in Nigeria, and I think he's from Nigeria. Damn, when the last time FA fought? Oh, it was when he fought Bakoli. And FA fought a terrible fight. He didn't want to engage or nothing. Turkey need to make a black American boxing night. Absolutely. You done did Latino night. You done did every other goddamn night. Yeah, do a black American night. Yeah, just black American fighters fighting each other. Yeah, do some shit like that. Yeah. Yeah, Ajaba got Rob McCauley. You thought Ajaba beat McCauley? Oh, black US versus black UK. Oh, that'll be some shit. Yeah, that'll be some shit there, boy. We'll tie their ass up. Yeah, we'll tie their goddamn ass up. Yeah, we'll tie their ass up. Have Ben Whitaker versus Khalil Cole. Uh Dillian White versus Deontay Wilder. uh, uh, yeah, some shit like that. Yeah, we'll tie their ass up. But yeah, man, let me get on up out this motherfucker. Man, I've been live 2 hours and 30 minutes. You motherfuckers done tricked me. I was supposed to just go live for an hour, 30 minutes, maybe. Yeah, y'all done tricked me, man. But yeah, y'all done gave me some good fighters to look up. I'm gonna do a little film study, some shit like that. I definitely gotta look up a few fighters y'all name. Especially that motherfucker at 118 that's 6 feet tall. I definitely gotta check him out. But yeah, I appreciate y'all, bro. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to everybody that came up in here, man. It's much love. As always, I appreciate y'all, bro. Y'all stay up, man. But yeah, this is 903 Box 9. I'm your host, George J. That I'm out.